What's up, everybody? This is the Joe Cronin Show. I'm Joe Cronin. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button down below. That way you don't miss out on future live streams after every single WWE event, plus news, videos, comedy, whatever else. We do it here on the Joe Cronin Show. Stick around, and as we start the show, let the alert go out for everybody. We're doing the Smackdown review right now, so hang out, man. Hit that like button. Fuck around in the chat and do whatever you want, and we'll be right there with the show. But if you're new, hit that sub button, give us a try. You're probably going to like the show, or you'll want to come find me and murder me. But either way, I'm open to that, man. Bring it on. I got a shotgun for you.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. And he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad.
I have no idea why the stream is broadcasting in like 240p right now, guys. I have no idea why that is. I'm broadcasting in a full 1080p, so not really sure why the resolution is fucking up. I would assume that that's got something to do with YouTube, and there's some kind of issue with YouTube that I'm unaware of, but I am broadcasting in a full 1080p, so 1280 by 720, actually. So no idea what that's about, but I assume it will fix itself eventually. For the people wondering, get into the Smackdown review in just a minute. Me and Jake both have Skype updates. So, good old Skype updates, baby. What's up, Mikey? How you doing? Yeah, I heard Ryback. I had about 100 people message me that Ryback was mentioning me earlier. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. I wish the guy just leave me alone, you know? Why won't Ryback just leave me alone? Alright, we're going to start in just a second here. Hang on a minute. Hold on to your horses. Brock Lesnar. I feel it coming down, yeah! I feel it, baby. I feel it really good down my balls right now, baby. Come on, baby. Lift me up to the highest mountain and let me suffocate you on the cornfield. So, everybody's here. Just take me a second, guys. Come on. Gotta get logged in and shit. You gotta love it. We have on the phone with us good old Jake DeMarco. Jake DeMarco, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing special, baby. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. It was a long day, but at least SmackDown wasn't total AIDS.
Yeah, it wasn't total shit. I think that it's me, Mark. Man, I think Ryback must have saw my recent video where I said he copied me a bunch.
Now he loves you.
He's really upset. No, I don't think so. I don't think he loves me at all. I really don't talk about him, but somebody just told me, I guess he was live, and people must have said my name in his chat or whatever and triggered him to talk about me.
I know Awandi was saying that he loves you, and Costanza was there, and a few others. So
yeah.
They were repping the JCS Army strong.
Well, I mean, the guy thinks I'm obsessed with him, and I'm really not. I'm just reporting the news, which is, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Bless you.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You get so much stuff wrong, though, because somebody sent me the clip of it, and he's like, oh, they secretly recorded me and all these things. It's like, dude.
Apparently you said you were a stalker psycho girlfriend, so.
Yeah, it's like, why am I a stalker psycho girlfriend? I just react to what he says, It's like, come on.
And he says he loves you.
I love him, too. I do love him. We love each other. It's a real thing. But no, JD's the one that recorded him, and I didn't tell JD to record. I wasn't like, hey, JD, record this. You know what I mean? You could ask JD that for shit. JD took it upon himself to record it. He wanted to record it for his vlog. That's why he recorded it. You know what I mean? I just legitimately wanted to go up and shake his hand and say, hey, sorry, I do comedy. I'm sorry you took it for real. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, JD decided to record it, so it's like, and then he lumps me in with everything, though. He blames me for the JD stuff. He blames me for what Pat Buck did. He blames me for what my producer did, and everybody screwed up everywhere, but he just blames me for everything. I get it. It's fine, whatever. You're
talking, but all I hear is,
yeah. I've asked him to come on the show a million times. I've asked him to talk to me privately if he'd like to, and he never did, so I'm not stalking him. I asked him. He said no. He didn't respond. It's whatever it is, what it is. It's over to me. But I make fun of everybody and everything, and I won't stop doing it. I don't give a shit. But I do feel bad, that he thinks all these things. And based on the sound clips that you guys sent me, he's even afraid to say my name. He says JC. He calls me JC.
Thought he was talking about Jesus Christ.
Then he says if I play the clips of him, he goes, and he'll probably play these clips, and we'll report that. He's like, and we'll report that. It's just fucking funny. Well, you're going to report it? But anyway, I didn't see the stream until the very, very, very end. I only saw it because people sent it to me, and they were like, he's talking about you. And I'm like, what? Why the fuck is Ryback talking about me again, man? So I went over and I checked it out, and I heard what he said. If anybody, I will put out a video link to that later if anybody cares, but I don't care that much. Anyway, on to SmackDown. I'll get that out of the way. I had to get that out of the way because I see everybody writing about it already. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Yes, I heard what he said. Bend over.
You have to address the elephant in the room away.
That is the elephant Ryback in the room. We officially demonstrated we addressed the elephant Ryback in the room, but the forum is still open to him. You know what I mean? If he ever hears this for some reason, which maybe he will. I think he stalks me, to be honest. And does everybody remember where he followed 1,000 of you guys? Does he not? Does he forget that? Ryback's Twitter account followed almost the entire Joe Cronin Show community on Twitter.
It was last week where he unfollowed and then blocked, then followed me again.
Yes, what was that? See, the guy's stalking us. Everything.
He unfollowed.
I want to make this clear.
Unblocked.
He's the biggest projector in the world. Everything he says other people do, he's actually the one doing it. It's fucking hilarious. Whatever, if he's like, that guy's a crazy stalker, I don't know. He's actually the stalker. That's the crazy thing, because he followed, I had hundreds of people, Ryback just followed me, The fucking psycho. But anyway, I got the clips of some of it. I have to go back and listen to it, because I don't really I didn't really hear it. I was watching SmackDown and I was getting beep, 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 beep. My fucking phone's blowing the fuck up with people like...
Sounds like Tommy's phone.
Yeah, my phone sounded like goddamn Tommy's phone. And everybody's like, he's calling you JC and stuff like that, people were saying. I'm like, dude, I don't even care. If I had agreed, I would have gone on his show offline and said, hey, I'll come on your show and I'll be like Paul. And I'll even like do like a weird accent if you want. And we can debate things like that way I don't promote myself because I don't want to. He's all paranoid about me getting promotion. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't care about that. I don't care about getting fame from you. At the time, he had like no listeners, no subscribers, nothing. If anything, I was going to send all my subs to him. And I have. Yeah. I've sent all my subs to him. A lot of my subs. Now he's finally growing or whatever, and he's, I don't know, it's weird fucking, just weird, man. I want to apologize to him, like, again, like, because he doesn't understand or whatever, correct some things, because I hate when people get the wrong idea. It drives me nuts. And when he's like, oh, he recorded me, it's like, I didn't record you. JD from New York recorded you, who has a separate YouTube channel than me, and he put it on his YouTube channel. So Ryback, no, JD from New York recorded you. I didn't record you, and it was his idea.
Is that what started all this, Joe, was Pat Buck basically trying to get money from Ryback.
Yeah, I mean, Pat Buck tried to steal money from us. That's how the whole thing started, apparently.
He was taking money for bookings and not giving it to Ryback. Wasn't that the story? Or giving him less?
That's what Ryback said. That's what Ryback said.
So when we had gotten emails back and forth with your other producer at the time and stuff saying that he wants this amount to be on the air, we made jokes about it, but it wasn't far from the truth that he wanted a lot of money to come on the show.
Yeah, so the guy, we all know, Pat Buck is apparently a liar and a scumbag, according to Ryback, and it makes sense why Ryback thought all that stuff, but does Ryback ever say, like, I guess we figured out what, whatever, whatever. Anyway, SmackDown, blah, blah, blah. It was what it was. I wasn't
sure if it was just because I feel like total shit today or what, but my voice is shot and all that, but I enjoyed the show tonight. I was like, maybe I'm in a diluted, medicated state, and that's why it was better than normal. And I just didn't, I kind of just zoned out with it. But I did think tonight was a pretty decent show. All in all, I enjoyed what they put on.
Was there a good wrestling match?
Raw definitely had better wrestling overall. I mean, the New Day tag match was decent, but we've seen it so many times.
Oh, dude, I just didn't even watch it.
It's hard to get really engrossed in that.
I just watched Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton bore the fuck out of me. And then I watched 30 minutes of the same thing again, it felt like, and I went, what the fuck is this? Dude, I'm really watching the New Day and Randy Orton again. Fuck my life. Fuck everything. And then...
Yeah, that was all a ploy just to lead to Lesnar, which we've been talking about, I feel like, since before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
If not even longer. We've been mentioning it for a while, that Fox originally stated they wanted Lesnar as champion. They viewed him as the biggest draw. So if they can get Lesnar on Fox with the title, that, well, the funny thing is, if he's the champion, he'll only be there once every 7 weeks anyways.
Yeah.
But, hey, I guess that's what they wanted to go with, and he might not win the belt. It could turn out where he doesn't win. I don't see that happening, but anything's possible. Imagine if Kofi beats Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
that would be
wild,
unfathomable. I can't picture that happening. But I mean, anything's possible ever. If they wanted to build up Kofi even more, I doubt that's what's going to happen, because I even posted on Twitter, the clip from the Beast in the East where Lesnar was beating all three of the New Day members single-handedly with total ease. But they want you to forget about those, those moments. Sasha and Charlotte was actually a pretty decent match. I know what they're still trying to build up more. It got Carmella to come back from injury, make a save, and I guess they're going to try and do a bit more with her character, try and make her a little bit more of a serious wrestler, I had been hearing.
Who are they going to make a serious wrestler?
Carmella. They want to try and do a bit more with her character.
Carmella.
Get away from some of the, she'll still have some of the Staten Island stuff, I guess, but what was being tossed around reportedly on, various news sites is that they wanted to make her a bit more in line with Charlotte and Becky and be less of a cartoonish character and more straightforward.
Right.
They don't want her to be like a stand-in for Becky. They want her to be her own woman. So that wasn't bad. And then, you had Heavy Machinery, and that was it. There was only 3 matches tonight. The stuff with Shane, was okay. Like I said, it wasn't great, but it was an okay show. I didn't think it was awful. Still probably close to a failing grade, but better than, I feel last week's show. Not by much, but
I wasn't too happy with the show. It was all right in a way, but looking at what happened tonight, I just got pissed off right from the beginning, so that kind of set me into a fucking tailspin right from the beginning. New Day versus the Revival and Orton was fucking stupid as shit. The match was all right, but I was so angry about seeing it again that I couldn't get past that. So
it baffles
I don't care.
Me when the New Day come out celebrating. They just lost, and I know, it's the power of positivity. Always look forward, but they can't have a little bit of just a slight face of depression, maybe, a little bit of sadness, or look somewhat determined. No, they come out slinging pancakes, baby, all happy go lucky, and it's like nothing bad happened. You lost your titles, at least they didn't even really feel like they gave a damn that they lost them.
Yeah, they'd rather celebrate with some pancakes and throw some fucking pancakes into the crowd and look stupid. It's like, how the fuck is anybody going to take these guys seriously? It's ridiculous. After that, the New Day shit, then Lesnar comes out, whatever. Okay, we all that was surprising to see Lesnar, but it makes sense what they were setting up.
I didn't think we'd see him tonight. I figured we'd see Paul Heyman soon or something like that.
Yeah, he was
I
really
was surprised that Lesnar was there.
They really wanted to promote that Fox shit and get them in the ring. They get back from the break. Sasha Banks, SmackDown.
Really quick before you keep going, Joe. How much is that gonna be like a 19-hour Fox show? You said this the other day, and I'm just like bewildered. How much have they advertised for this show?
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. Every few days, I feel like they add something else to the show. They're like, oh, this is going to be on the first episode. This is going to be on the first episode on Fox. They've made so many announcements now. I can't even recall everything that they've said that is going to happen on this show. I just don't know how they're going to have time for all of it. They have all these other legends returning, and they're going to have this huge deal. They're supposed to have all these different matches, and I don't know. It just it seems like it's going to be a rushed mess.
Yeah, it's like, is it going to be a 3-hour show that we don't know about? What's going on here? Yeah, it does seem pretty crazy. Yo, what up, Mike? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Sneaker Addict is friends with Ryback now. Friend of us, Sneaker Addict, is friends with Ryback. It's really weird. Yeah, people are just going to talk about Ryback all night now, aren't they? All because he mentioned me. All because you guys, fucking triggered the fuck out of him, I guess. Whatever, I didn't hear it, but I heard some of it. I'll hear more of it later. I'll talk about it again at the end of the show, I guess, if you want. Maybe I won't play the clips, apparently, because I guess someone told me that he said, and if he plays it, we'll report it, and all this stuff. I don't fucking know. So I'm not gonna play it then if he said that. I don't know. I really don't. I wouldn't play it normally, but apparently he talked about me, so I guess I would play that. It is what it is. I don't know. Weird. Let me play a donation.
Super Chat Party.
I guess the donations aren't up yet. Jason Miller. Is that Jason Miller from Australia or a different Jason Miller? Hold on a minute. Let's see. I don't know. Jason. No, I think that's a different Jake Miller. Jake Miller. There we go. That's why it's different. Jake Miller, man. Thank you for the $1, dude. Appreciate that. That is the first super chat donation of the night. Greatly appreciated. The other night, man, we had fucking people were tearing it down with the super chats. And then Sith Negan dropped a 10,000 bit bomb on the fucking gaming stream. It was nuts. Fucking Sith Negan. I gotta get the championship belt up there for you guys. Give me 1 second here.
While you're doing that, the Raw ratings are in, and they were 7% up from the week before. Which you figure, the Madison Square Garden show did so poorly, but comparing it to Monday Night Football, the Browns and the Jets did 11.8 million viewers, and Raw did 2.27, so ouch.
It's amazing that Raw even got 2.2, to be honest. I thought we might hit a 2 or a not 1.9 this week, so.
Yeah, the first hour was a 2.42, and then the last hour dropped to a 2.0, so.
Well, that's better than I thought they would do, to be honest.
Yeah, they didn't go into the 2 like the week before. The week before, they got, what, a 1.8 on the third hour?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the whole thing was going to be fucked, though. That's not bad, man. That ain't that bad. But
no,
I really
I
hated
think the Fiend is kind of drawing in some eyes as well, so.
Dude, the Kevin Owens shit was awful, too. Like, Shane McMahon wouldn't shut the fuck up. He was just droning on. And then Kevin wouldn't stop droning on. It was like, dude, who fucking made them memorize this? And they were clearly trying to remember what they were trying to say because it was so convoluted. Like, and in that envelope, there's, I'm suing you for $25 million, but you didn't read the fine print that I'm going to make you stand in the middle of this ring, and then I'm going to look at you, and you're fired. Like, it was just so fucking horrible, dude. It was really bad. I give that whole segment a big F-. What the
Maybe it was
fuck?
just the ending that made me happy, that made me feel like the rest of the show was better, but yeah, making light of that. I don't remember Stone Cold ever being like, oh, I'm going to sue you, you know? It's like, yeah, they had some type of legal things at times, or Austin would find a way of, I'll screw you because you screwed me. But there was a sense of revenge. Him going out and getting a lawyer to sue for $25 million. And how does that lead to him being able to fire Shane by suing him? Like, that's just doesn't make sense. So that's odd. The whole thing is just a big, washed up, convoluted mess. And it's like, we're not watching Law and Order. You're not countersuing here and bringing him to court. That's what it feels like a huge drama that has no real interesting payoff. It's wrestling. It's like you're not going to settle in the courts. You're supposed to beat the shit out of each other.
It's like nothing can please you. Nothing can please me, man. Like the decisions I liked, but I didn't like that execution. It felt like Raw to me last night. It felt bipolar, 5 out of 10. Like some of the stuff. Like at this point, I liked the Michael Cole interview with Rowan a little bit. That was okay. It wasn't funny, though. Then Rowan started being like, am I funny like a clown? Do I amuse you? Like, and it's like, are you really saying that? Are you really doing that old fucking joke right now? Because up until that point, I was taking him seriously. He was like, Michael, I am not a puppet. And then it was like, damn, I like this. And I was hoping he even maybe grabbed Michael Cole's tie or some shit like that. And then he goes, do I make you laugh? Like, and it was just like, oh, no. Now you do. And it ruined the whole fucking thing. So it was like everything was like a good idea, but then got ruined. To me. And then it was like,
get out of their own way.
Why is Baron Corbin winning the King of the Ring? And then it's like, this is going to be his funny gimmick to be like, I'm the king and stuff like that. But then you just had Chad Gable, I guess, beat up his whole shit and break all his stuff and just comes
I didn't
off
mind
like,
that. I mean, he got a little bit of retribution, but it doesn't change the fact
retribution, he just lost. I mean, there wasn't anything to retribute. You just lost. That's all.
I mean,
sore loser.
Yeah, but that's how they have it. It gives the fans a chance to cheer. I'm not arguing that you're wrong. It's just devil's advocate here that the fans want to see Baron Corbin get his shit torn apart. They gave them, a reason to pop.
Why not have Corbin come out and do this shit for a few... I don't even know, man. Just stuff just doesn't hit for me.
I'm glad Baron Corbin won. I mean, when you think about it, too, for all that he's had to deal with and gone through, he lost, whether it's his fault or not, he lost his cash-in. That sucked when he lost his briefcase for Money in the Bank. And then he's had to suffer some terrible losses throughout, the past few years. He's been the whipping boy as far as heels go. He's been the one to get destroyed by all the faces. And then... you take into account that they basically lambasted him and used him as a scapegoat in front of the entire WWE fan base to blame him for the ratings going through the shitter when it's not his fault. He's not writing the shows and creating, but they made him the focal point and the true, cause and justification for all of that. And he took it in stride. He's handled everything really well. So I feel like, you know what? He deserves to be King of the Ring. At least it's something for him to have a notch in his belt with. And I didn't mind his coronation ceremony. The short jokes I can do without, but I know they're just keeping that going for now with the storyline. So these two will feud for a little bit more, but I bet you Corbin will get the over on him, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's. I feel like they're stuck right now, Joe. I really do. I feel like they don't know. They're in a holding pattern because the they do this every now and again too with shakeups and drafts, and when they have too long between pay-per-view, bookings, they're just stuck. They don't know, they can't go too far forward because they can't, they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to change the feuds and get into new things because they're not going to have the same people on those brands anymore. And from what's being reported, Paul Heyman had said, Triple H had said that, going forward, Raw will be Raw and SmackDown will be SmackDown. They're not going to be sharing superstars. It's going to be persona non grata as far as, going back and forth goes. You might see people go to NXT occasionally, but that's as far as that will go. So they can't start a new feud, with Baron Corbin and Kofi Kingston, just throwing a name out, because they might be on different shows in a couple weeks. So right now we're just getting kind of the bullshit out of the way. They're just dragging out whatever they have left. I see it, it's clear as day. They can't do it that much right now, because if they start anything new, it's not going to work long term, most of it.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
How do they start a new feud if half the people are going to end up on Raw or SmackDown?
Yeah,
they're going to switch around.
There's going to be draft picks going on. You got a new channel. You got a new network. I definitely agree that leave it alone. Spaz Phoenix.
Revival at Clash of Champions. Lesnar on Fox. Becky at Hell in a Cell. The final solution is coming for the agenda. This show was unprotected nut in Alexis Klamberger out of 10.
Spaz Phoenix, thank you for the $10 Canadian, my friend. Let me go ahead and get you in there. Spaz Phoenix. I guess we can count your Canadian money, right? $10, baby. Thank you, Spaz Phoenix. There we go. There's the font I want. That's the fucking font I want for Spaz Phoenix. Doing it nasty for you. There you go, Spazzy.
Super chat.
Joe, do you have high hopes for NXT tomorrow night?
Yeah, I don't think I have mega crazy hopes like it's going to be so nuts, oh my god, but I think it's going to be pretty good, I would hope. Thank you very much for the donation, by the way. I hope it's pretty good.
Shit bum!
I just got fucked by 7 big dicks and got cream peed, then Ryback licked all the cum out my pussy.
Oh.
He kept on saying feed me more, so I squirted in his mouth.
Oh my god, dude, what the hell? Oh my god. That is so gross, but oh my god, is that... Wait a minute. Is that Blumpkin?
It is indeed.
Oh my god, Blumpkin cunt pussy juice donating $5. Blumpkin, what's been up, Blumpkin?
Where's my music?
Holy shit. Good old Blumpkin, dial it up. Dial it up for Blumpkin. Get them Blumpkins going in the chat, baby. Get them Blumpkins going in the chat, motherfuckers. Oh, yeah.
That Blumpkin, you got that Blumpkin pussy juice. That fucking cunt, that fucking juice is on the loose. That pussy screws all of the men. Blumpkin, cunt, pussy juice. Once it's in my mouth, I'll swallow all your juice. Blumpkin, fucking cunt, pussy juice. That cunt is on the loose. That pussy juice. I want that Blumpkin cunt's pussy juice. Nom 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 nom. Blumpkin cunt's pussy juice. All I want in the mouth. I can't take all of it. It's dripping down my throat so wet. Blumpkin cunt's pussy juice. Blumpkin cunt, it's all I want from you. Oh. I smell it from here, I smell it from there. I eat through your underwear. I nibble it up, I gobble it all. I make your pussy and your panties fall. I wanna withdraw your fucking cunt. Your diva meat is on my front. I'll fucking lick it up my tongue. Pumpkin, oh cunt, pussy juice. That's all I fucking want from you. Your pumpkin, your cunt, your pussy juice. Oh, your pussy's the size of a goddamn moose. I want it so bad I can taste it from here. I wanna munch it all and munch your rear. I will munch every part of you, 'cause I want that.
You hear this shit, Ryback? Are you listening? Are you scared? All right. Thank you very
That
much.
should have been the Fiend's theme song.
The what?
The Fiend. That should have been his entrance
That
theme.
could have been the theme, yeah, for Bray
Blumpkin
Wyatt.
pussy juice.
That would really fuck people up. The parents would really not like that. We only lost 50 viewers during that, so it's okay.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it to me. I don't care. Let them go, you know? There's like a kid watching, like, yeah, not that bad, and the parents like, yeah, you know, I don't know, like, sometimes he swears, I don't like that. Yeah, but Dad, it's a funny thing I like to watch. All right, fine. And Blumpkin, cunt, like, oh. All right, but no, what else? What else are we gonna? Well, I know what else we're gonna do. We're gonna play more donations.
Shut up and bend over.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, here we go.
There he is.
It.
He's not gonna be happy.
Oh my God! Don't finish it, please. Don't finish it. I'm gonna finish it. Ah yeah yeah yeah. Ah yeah yeah yeah. Ah yeah yeah. Finish it. Yeah, yeah.
I may be overhyping this, but tomorrow it feels like a NXT takeover that we are going to watch tomorrow.
Yeah.
NXT is gonna make a statement, and who knows, maybe a shot at AEW history starts tomorrow.
I can't wait, Varsity Pussy. Thank you for the donation, Varsity Pussy. I think it's a little overhyped. I don't think it's like an NXT takeover maybe, but I'm definitely very interested in tomorrow night, like very much, and we'll talk about it tomorrow night.
Party.
We'll be live with Out of Nowhere and NXT.
Hello, I am new. Huge Brock Lesnar fan.
Hey there.
So excited for him to win the title.
Nathan Chill, thank you for the $4.99. I mean, I like Lesnar, but I mean, man, really? Wow, that's gonna make a lot of other people mad. I think a lot of people are just so sick of Lesnar that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me either. Like Kofi or Lesnar, I just kind of look at that and go, oh, I don't care. But, I mean, I'm glad you're hyped for Lesnar. That's pretty cool. Happy that you're excited for him, because I wish I could be excited too, but I'm not. So that kind of sucks. But let's take a phone call. 516 is on the phone. Hello.
Hi, Joe.
Hey.
It's Nick.
Hey, it's me, Nick. Hi, Jake. Long time no speak to you, Jake.
Yeah, what's going on, bud?
Yeah, it's been busy. Long story, but that doesn't matter. We're talking about SmackDown. SmackDown was all right. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good. I just got to ask you guys, maybe it's just my hallucinations while watching this show, but did I see like 3 AEW commercials throughout this show?
I did not notice that. Did that happen to other people?
A couple of times.
I don't know why, but I saw like 2 AEW commercials throughout the show. Maybe it's just my hallucinations, but...
What do you mean hallucinations? You either saw it or you didn't, right? I mean,
I think I saw them, but the show gave me hallucinations, but I don't know.
Well, I
We'll see.
skipped the commercials, so because I'm always behind, so I can skip, so I didn't see them. Can anyone tell me if that's real? Like, did that
I
happen?
had gotten tweets saying that there were definitely AEW commercials.
Oh, okay.
I
Well, yeah, that
personally
makes
did
sense.
not see them. I'm the same way. I started a few minutes late, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going nuts then.
No, not at all.
All right, perfect. I mean, I'm sorry. This New Day versus Randy Orton's just stale now to me. Like with Kofi
Now.
Kingston, have him move on to the U.S. Championship.
What?
I don't know where to put him at this point. Have him go against AJ.
I've thought Randy Orton has been boring for like 7 years now. I don't know. Like, so I'm just like, yeah.
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
actually,
This guy's
that's not a terrible
benched.
idea, Nick.
This guy's benched. I'm sorry. This guy's pissing me off in the chat. I'm sorry. I got to turn this chat off. This guy's done.
Nick, that's
I'm
not
sorry.
a bad idea,
Continue, Joe.
because if you have the stable of the OC going against the new stable of the Revival and Randy Orton, that could be done quite interesting if they handle it properly. Even if you're doing, heel versus heel, it could be just, who one-ups the other, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the
Quick
show
question.
sucked more than
I have to ask.
feel like. And
Isn't Revival a Raw tag team? Why are they carrying the SmackDown championships?
they're on SmackDown now. That's just how it worked.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. He's completely losing me. He's talking about people in the chat being benched or something, and then he's fucking interrupting your fucking answer. Like, I don't know what the hell Nick is on tonight, but call back, Nick, when your phone doesn't suck.
The Revival, they were on Raw.
Jesus.
They just got moved to SmackDown. They got the titles, and that's kind of all there was to it. So
it doesn't matter where the titles go. They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there really wasn't much to it. So.
And AEW is clearly going to advertise during WWE. It makes sense. I'm surprised that WWE wouldn't be like, hey, USA Network, what the fuck are you doing?
They might be pissed about it, but WWE releases the Follow That, My Friends NXT shirt.
They might not be able to say no. It might be like illegal or something like that for them to turn it down, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm surprised they went through with it, but I do find it funny that they've got the FTMF shirts out. It's supposed to be Follow That Motherfucker, but it's Follow That, My Friends, because after the NXT UK show went off the air, Triple H said, Follow That, My Friends, talking to AEW basically, because they had their show coming up next. And it was just, funny that they actually put out the shirt for it.
That is kind of funny. They put a fucking shirt out for that.
Yeah, Follow That, motherfuckers.
It's Fuck the Revival. 484.
Joe Cronin, my man.
Hey.
What's up, man? Most Blaze.
Most Blaze. What's up, man? How you been?
It's good. Jake, my nickel.
What's going on? How you been?
Hey, guys. I got a question for you. It really has nothing to do with tonight's SmackDown, because let's face it, it was a shit show.
Right.
But with SmackDown moving to Friday nights, Joe, are you going to be reviewing SmackDown and doing Monetize This both nights?
I think what the plan is to go live with a SmackDown review like for an hour and then end it and then get ready for Monetize This. That's what the idea is right now. However, Monetize This may move because I don't know, because honestly, Monetize This has had some troubles the last few weeks, and my wrestling reviews have done better for me than Monetize This. So I don't know, man.
This might be a Saturday show, man.
Monetize This might move to either, I don't know yet, Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. Maybe. It depends on what happens here, because there's so much
put Corrupted
wrestling.
Pod on Friday nights and then do Monetize This on Saturday.
That depends on JB's availability, but we'll find out. There's a lot of things that have to be decided coming up.
And also, Joe, I wanted to mention, are you excited about NXT tomorrow? I mean, to me, I still love NXT, but I feel because it's still part of under the WWE brand, it has watered down my feelings towards NXT. And I am actually really looking forward to AEW premiering in a few weeks as well.
I'm honestly looking forward to all of this. I'm looking forward to NXT being live because on the network, I wasn't watching the week-to-week show, but I was watching all the takeovers. So I look forward to being able to follow the stories now more often every week, and then watching the takeovers, and then also watching AEW. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to all of it. I like all of this shit. I'm pretty pumped up. I just got to figure out how to do it.
I'm excited for AEW as well, but I'm really looking forward to NXT being live finally. We've said it for ages that's always been a hindrance of them. It worked for them, no doubt, being able to tape from Full Sail, but going live makes it must watch. With NXT, I didn't feel like I had to tune in that night to see anything. The spoilers made it difficult to avoid, especially when you're reporting news, and so at least now it adds that much more of a can't miss scenario. And then Triple H was doing media conferences about it, and he outright said, from a creative side, nothing's changing at all with the move to USA. He said, we had the same team, that's been central to us for a long time doing this. They oversee NXT. They also oversee some of the UK stuff. And that's the core, and part of the core is having guys like Road Dogg and Shawn Michaels. And he said, they're working together, writing with William Regal, Matt Bloom, Sarah Amato. So they're all going to be still in the same position, that they have now.
Right.
And so we should see what we've gotten for an hour show, just over 2 hours. I'm really hoping that they just tune it up a little bit. I was curious to see if Kevin Owens would show up for the premiere, because originally that was the story going around, because he was fired from SmackDown. But with this lawsuit bullshit they threw in today, I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
It was just so wordy, man. That was so wordy. I don't know how the audience followed it. It was just too many words, too much like legal stuff is in there and what's in there, and you're going to be fired when I sue you. It's just, wow, it was...
I feel like they missed out on the easiest and probably best storyline. Triple H said publicly he wanted Kevin Owens back in NXT. So Kevin's fired from SmackDown. He goes to NXT, does well there for 2 weeks while they're trying to bring in a big name to help push people that don't watch NXT to watch it. And then, they incorporate that as, now he's rehired, because he's doing better on NXT. It was just such a simple thing, but it would have been effective, I feel like. And this lawsuit is just, it's pointless. It feels petty. It doesn't feel wrestling-like. That was always like the afterthought or the addition to the stories back in the day. Like Austin was made, CEO or, co-GM and things like that. He got some form of power, but he was also fighting against the McMahons in the ladder match or a cage match. So
right. Yeah, Moss Blaze. Anything else, man?
Hey, yeah, man. So, yeah, I live in Orlando, so I'm always, around for NXT, Full Sail University, not too far from me. Actually, since they announced them to go to TV, the tickets were originally about $20 for ringside seats for the Full Sail crowd, and now they have, tripled in price, just because they're going to be live on broadcast television now. And to me, that's it's so sad, because I feel like NXT's roster right now is not as good as the roster like when I first started watching about 3-4 years ago. I feel like that roster had more depth back in the day than it does now, to be honest.
Yeah, the roster, has had really good moments, and then when you think it's going to be bad, it gets good again. But yeah, it's a little bit down from what it was, so it's too bad we couldn't see this now when in some of the older roster era, because there's I feel like NXT has gone through 6 different overhauls, and every time though they come out on top, man. Every time they're able to do it. Moss Blaze, I love you, bro. Good to hear from you, Moss Blaze. Thank you for the call, and have fun down there in Orlando. Look at Tommy. Wow.
You look awesome, dude. Thanks, Tom. Good to meet you. Look at this guy. This guy, modern day hero.
Tommy went to the carnival.
When I want to tell you that I'm David Dobrik.
Oh my God, he's hitting on little kids.
I'm just messing around. My name is Tommy, NC 2010.
Is he trying to flirt with them?
NC 2010, look.
Bring out that magic.
Dude, this is a sick person, man. Tommy, you are a sick fuck. He goes to carnivals and he'll be like, I'm a YouTuber. And then he goes, I have 100,000 subscribers. I'm a YouTuber. He just tells people that, and then girls, they always do the same thing. They go, oh my God, really? Oh my God, am I gonna be on a video? And he's like, yeah, you're gonna be. Don't suck my dick. It's really weird. I don't know, dude. That's so creepy.
I'll put you on my vlog. You just got to get in my basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Catch you later, folks.
Hey, I just wanted to harass these 2 little girls here. That's
You'll
just...
start up a shot on Saturday.
Anyway, we'll review Tommy's vlog on my. We'll probably do it tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. But that is creeping me out, Tommy. Thank you for telling me you put a video up. It's terrifying.
Shit bum.
Shit bum.
Ghost, skull, dollar bills face, see no evil monkey, smiley face, vomiting face, man shrugging, speechless face, shocked face, A-OK hand, romantic face, smirking face, playful face, dollar bills face, rolling eyes face, thoughtful face, heart, playful face, smiling face with hearts, love letter, heart decoration, profound heart, broken heart, heart with ribbon, heart with arrow, heart, black heart, purple heart, blue heart, green heart, yellow heart, orange heart, sparkling heart, growing heart, kiss mark, 100, angry, collision, fire, sparkles, dizzy, nervous sweat, speedy, mouth, tongue, eyes, eye, nose, eye, speech bubble, brain, bone, man shrugging, bicyclist, mountain bicyclist, star, rainbow, high voltage sign, Africa, Americas, globe, Milky Way, cityscape at night, telescope, comet, shooting star, thermometer, horse, turtle, crocodile, snake, salamander, frog, pig, mouse, ox, water buffalo, sheep, ram, goat, llama, front-facing baby chick, spider web, spider, sushi, fried shrimp, chips, cucumber, aubergine, peach, grapes, rocket, flying saucer, world map, motorway, bronze medal, silver medal, gold medal, piano, lacrosse, badminton, tennis, paintbrush, brick, bikini, wrench, double left pointing triangles, repeat, caduceus, Algeria, Sutuan Malia, Finland, European Union.
Emoji War, thank you very much for the $5, man, and becoming a $5 shit bum. Emoji War. Always good to hear from you. Oh my god, dude. Emoji War.
What else you got?
Never
ending. A little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. A little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Joe, can I ask for a request? Can you give Jake the tongue with the music like you did to Tommy? That was funny as hell.
Can you give Jake that tongue with the music like you did Tommy? Yeah, that would be funny. Oh man, Casey is raw. I might do it. Although Jake will see it coming though. That's the problem. Jake sees that shit fucking coming, man. Dude. Finland, that was pretty good. Casey is raw. Casey, thank you for the bubbly. I need a little bubbly tonight. Nathan Chill, thanks for subbing to the channel, man. What up? What's up, man? Nathan Chill. I'd be Nathan No Chill. I got no chill, motherfucker. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Get them all out here. Gabby Robo, or Gav, yeah, Gabby Robo. Thank you for subbing. Also, William Roberts and Michael Cole subscribing. The one and the only Michael Cole, the voice of World Wrestling Entertainment right now. Michael Cole, man, been calling ever since. Michael Cole's been in the WWE ever since I was 14. Kind of crazy. Ever since I was 14, Michael Cole's been here. I remember when he was like very skinny and dweeby and everything, and who knew he would, you know, really reach the heights that he has as a commentator, and now as such a incremental part of the WWE. So Michael Cole, it's so great to have you on board and for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. And I wonder now if Road Dogg ever actually sent you all of my commentary the way he was supposed to. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Javier! Bring it on, baby. Javier, how you doing, man? Good to hear from you.
The Rumble will be in Houston in 2020 and I'll be going, but did you hear that there won't be a takeover event before the Rumble this time around?
Really?
Also, AEW commercial during SmackDown. Looks like Cody is on WWE's time again. Also, I want Sasha's pussy juice.
Well, there it is confirmed, Javier. Thank you. Wow, there's going to be no NXT takeover before the Rumble? That's weird. Why? That's like a wicked exciting part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Why would they not have that?
Seen that tossed around, but I didn't see anything to confirm it. So.
Frog off.
Greetings, co-chairman, or should I say co-Laparcus.
Hello.
What happened to Drew McIntyre? Did he get injured? Any update on Ruby Riott?
Man, does nobody watch our show? Michael Canini, thank you for the $20, Michael. Damn, that is going to take first place. We said weeks, I think it was a week or weeks ago, that Drew McIntyre's out. He's injured. From what I understood, he's out until mid-October.
Well, originally they said he would be returning this past Monday, and that
I
didn't
never heard
happen.
that. I don't know who said that, but I never heard that. I heard October. Like I heard until they're on Fox, you won't see Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, the news piece that I read the night of Clash of Champions that was talking about all the people that were injured. We brought it up again last night. Said that he was supposed to be back as of yesterday.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Please check the video I just sent to you on Twitter. Also, I love you, Jake. Aubergine, 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 turkey, aubergine, turkey, aubergine, turkey, man, male sign.
Man, male sign. That is weird. El Gallo de Or, thank you, man. And there's
Love you
Michael
more.
Canidi. Thank you as well. Yeah, I believe, from what I understand, I don't think you're going to see Drew McIntyre until they're on Fox.
I agree with you there. I'm just saying that the report that I
Shit bomb.
brought up had said that. So
yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't mention the report. I'm just mentioning he asked.
Yeah.
Where is he?
he's still injured. Ruby Riott, we don't know about either.
That is some of the weirdest shit ever, Emoji War, and I'm going to assume that because you put so much spam letters in it, that it didn't read because it was like, fuck that. So I think the spam protection actually stopped it from reading Emoji War Part 2. Part fucking 2.
It tried to save us.
Dude, I don't even know what some of those symbols could be at all. Thanks for becoming a $5
idea.
ship bump.
There's some astrological stuff in there. And WWE tweeted out half an hour ago that the tradition of Starrcade carries on into the WWE Network with a 1-hour special event streaming live on Sunday, December 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I saw that and I rolled my eyes.
Yeah. Also, one of my favorite parts of the entire night tonight was unintentional. Did you see Tom Phillips get completely taken out by a chair? Eric Rowan threw the chair to the left, and Phillips was trying to get around the barricade, and the chair just clocks him, and he goes straight down hard. It was hilarious. Baltimore Tay threw it up before, and I was just dying laughing.
That was some funny ass shit, man.
I mean, he throws the chair and it catches him good. I hope he's okay. And it was a Real Spartan that sent me the thing about the Starrcade being an hour special.
Yeah, fuck Starrcade, I guess. Fuck them. Idiots. If they'd done the real Starrcade, I'd be like, this is great. But now we know it's just dumb.
Yeah, it's just to appease people that say, oh, hey, what happened to Starrcade? Well, how come we don't see it? Stuff like that.
Well, we all know how Tommy loves to scream and shit when he's on rides. So, I know we're talking about wrestling, but I had to play this because El Gallo de Oro just sent me this, and wow. It is. Yeah. I'm going to turn the volume down for this one because it is classic Tommy who thinks it's fun to just scream at people and shit. Here we go. Let's see.
We're about to blow it up.
And burp. Oh my God, those poor girls.
Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. God, he is so gross.
Look at their faces when he says
I just farted, he said.
Look at the girls.
I just farted! I didn't actually fart, by the way.
Oh my God, dude.
Imagine being with some stranger hearing all that shit. I just farted.
Oh God, man, he's so fucking gross.
Especially screeching.
What a fucking asshole he is. Tommy, you're an asshole, bro. Dude, I'd slap the shit out of you. God damn it. Is he gross? God damn it. And he's a pedo. All right. No. Car plunges in a lobby of Trump Plaza in New Rochelle, New York. That's breaking news. 516, hello.
That's not good.
Hi, Joe. Do I sound better this time?
Yes, you do. I hung up on you.
Here we go. I'm about to get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go.
Sound the same.
Here we go.
Who was that?
You sound like Nick.
Oh, it was Nick?
Someone call SeaWorld Orlando. I think they're missing a whale.
Oh, my God. Travis Keane.
You are fucked.
I can't yell right now, but woo.
You are fucked.
You know, that screech Tommy does. It's a whale call.
What the hell did Tommy just do? Travis Keane, thank you so much for the $5, man. You are a beast. What's up to the chat? What do you guys think in the chat? Out of 10, what would you give tonight's show? Out of 10 in the chat. Let me hear it. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Jake, anything else that we missed here? What did we miss? I mean, we
didn't cover a couple of things, but I was, I'm curious if we're going to see. Does this mean that, will Lesnar fight at Hell in a Cell if he wins the title? I'm curious about that. I don't know. It doesn't lead them a long time to build up another opponent going into Hell in a Cell. So it might be a rematch. Who knows if they have another fight at all. You did mention Eric Rowan, his backstage interview. I thought it was good. I see your point about him making, light of some things, saying, you find him funny, but that I didn't have a huge issue with. I'm upset that Daniel Bryan's essentially a face now, just because he didn't flip though. He didn't change. Nothing
he was
about
the
him
best
changed.
heel in the company, man.
It's really depressing to know that, but the ending was good. I like what they did with it. It's with the beat down and destruction and the double slam on Bryan through the announce table, and they're destroying all around the ring and stuff. And like I said, poor Phillips got even more so destroyed by that chair. It is brutal. If you get to catch that clip, make sure you check it out. But I hate the idea of Daniel Bryan being a face again. He was the best heel in the business. I wish he never lost the belt at Mania. Unfortunately, Kofi's run has been anything but memorable, and it's sad because you know how much I despise Lesnar.
I really hate wheelchairs.
I'm like, all right,
I was going down the
belt.
hill today to get my mail and wouldn't stop. But SmackDown was alright. I'm going to draft on Fox, and I hope they pick me to go in the Hall of Fame for killing Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, God. God damn it, Lex Luger. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would love to wheel you into the Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame, Lex. You are a sick bastard. First you killed Miss Elizabeth, now you interrupted Jake. What the fuck's going on? Son of a bitch. You call the cops on the dude said purple penis. That dude is severely ill. Yeah, it feels like it, Robbie. That dude seems like he's psychotic. I mean, here he is again.
You are fucked.
I think that guy was dead serious. I swear to you that was a real dude who's psycho. Like, I'm not kidding. I really believe that guy actually thinks, like, is actually lost his mind. I would be concerned if I was Triple H with Stephanie. I would have, like, fucking armed guards ready.
Purple penis.
Like you said, he's the next one. He'll be throwing his fecal matter on the Performance Center doors.
Yeah, he's see, the fecal matter guy almost scares me less because he's running around trying to pour his shit on the NXT building, and in the end he got shot. But this guy, I feel like, would have weapons. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that guy got shot by the cops, and he was like trying to smear shit on stuff. But this guy sounds like the type of guy who's got like fucking guns in his basement, you know? Like, oh, I know about that, Joe. I know, motherfucker. Like, that guy sounded weird. And he was like, the WWE is a sex trafficking. Like, he was nuts. That guy was out of his goddamn mind. I feel like that's somebody WWE might want to fucking put on their radar of, like, never let him in the goddamn building.
You are fucked.
Really. Put posters up everywhere. Keep this guy away.
Probably they have no idea, though. If that guy ever does something, though, fuck, I'm going to feel pretty bad because he sounded psycho. But WWE didn't want to listen to me anyway, so who cares? But anyway.
Headlines will read, man swearing Stephanie has a purple penis. destroys set. And
I think if some of the promos were tightened up a little bit tonight and they had put some more, they'd shortened up some things and whatever else, and maybe they had had a better match, I would have given tonight a better score, a better rating. But looking at everything like it is, I really don't understand what, for the most part, there is to be happy about. The first 40 minutes wasted my life, to me. That's how I felt. And then just other stuff. I mean, I think I want to give this a 4.5 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10 tonight. That's my rating, I think.
That's where I was going with it, was a 5. I mean, Harper, I'm glad he's back. Him and Rowan, I'm glad that it's the Bludgeon Brothers minus the stupid Bludgeon Brothers bullshit. It's actually them, so it works out well. They were beating up security. They tore up the mats. They just destroyed everything, and it just they looked unbeatable at this point in time. It was a solid promo from Eric Rowan, at the end with his response there, the beatdown, even tearing up Reigns, and they powerbombed him on the outside, right? That was the first part,
right?
Yeah, and they slammed him into the post, and then from there, just like I said, slamming the security down hard on the concrete was cool, and chucking the chairs and breaking down the set. I wish they had a little bit more time to really, rip up the ring or something. That would have been cool as well. But all in all, I like to see where this goes forward. It seems like we're going to get Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns teaming up together, which is unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm happy that Harper's back, so it works out.
On the phone, unknown caller, hello.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? What's going on, Jake?
What's up, man?
Hey, man, they brought Brock Lesnar back, man? What the fuck's up with that?
Well, he's going to be coming back to TV on Fox, so I'm sure they're going to try to get him in this Kofi Kingston thing to get in the title picture.
But did he have to really go back to the well? Like, come on, man. They can't bring up one of their... what's the point of, bringing up all these NXT guys and then I have to build them up? No, it's stupid. You have to go back to Brock Lesnar. Come on.
I think it was out of their hands. This was something that Fox wanted pretty much initially. That was back when the deal was signed, well over a year and a half ago, whatever. It was said that, they want Lesnar. So
yeah, they've wanted this. Yeah. I mean, they see him as a big draw. He is a draw, all that stuff. I agree with you. I'm bored of him. I couldn't give a shit. But he's such a draw to everybody that, that's why he's put here.
He was cheered, too. And, I'm so tired of Kofi and I hate Lesnar. I despise him endlessly. And I was like, all right, get the title off of Kofi. Let Lesnar be champ. And that should be the last thing I or anybody else wants. But
by the way,
they give him the belt on Friday.
I think it's going to go down.
It's going to come down soon, yeah. The second they're on TV, the belt's going to change hands on TV, probably. By the way, I don't know if you've ever seen this, man, but somebody sent me this earlier. Subway Mania Hell in Harlem. Have you seen these guys? The guys that have been on the subways dressed like the WWE characters?
Yeah, they do it usually. They had a big one around WrestleMania time that was hilarious.
Look at this. They were just on pavement.
Yeah, they go dressed up as Kane, Stone Cold, Undertaker. The one they did at WrestleMania this year was fantastic. Actually, on the subway itself.
That's funny.
Hell in Harlem, bro.
I'm sorry, my bad. Hey,
no,
Chad
it's
Gable, man,
great.
I did not know he was that goddamn short. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, he's tiny,
when he
man.
cut his hair, he lost 2 feet.
Oh, he's tiny, bro. He's really tiny. He's like 5 foot. What is he? 5'7", 5'6", 5'5"?
Yeah, he looks super small.
He's really small, man. I mean, dude, when I've stood next to these people, and I'm like, wow, I'm way taller than people. Like Adam Cole.
He's Adam 5'8",
Cole. Yeah, he's 5'8".
Shorter.
He looks shorter, yeah, because I'm 5'10". Dude, Adam Cole looks like I'm taller than Adam Cole by a lot. I'm big. I look like a big person. I swear
he's booked 5'8", but he's actually probably shorter.
He's 5'6", probably. Gargano's the same way. Small dudes.
I'm tired of all these short guys already. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'd rather see Baron Corbin versus Brock Lesnar on Friday than fucking whatever. But,
man, I mean, you didn't like Lesnar, but then you don't like the little guys, but then you want Corbin and Lesnar, man. I might murder myself.
No, but I'm talking about in a real match. No fucking bullshit. Let them wrestle one-on-one. No fucking scripted bullshit. Just one fresh match. No one gets involved. Just boom. Just two big guys versus, I'm tired of
It's all scripted. I mean, what the hell?
bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna get more. You're gonna get slow bullshit if you get that. That's gonna be a garbage match. Brock Lesnar versus Corbin would probably suck. I mean, to be honest,
Yeah, I don't think Corbin's got enough of an edge to carry that match.
Either that one or Eric Rowan. That dude was pretty legit on SmackDown. He's all right. He's starting to grow on me a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting better. I will say that he's better than I ever thought he could be. I always thought he was just a piece of shit, but I think you're out of your mind. But that's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Thanks for the call, man. I don't know if I don't know, bro.
Super chat.
I can't get on board with that shit.
Sasha paid that guy to grab her rear. Hashtag the agenda is real. That's why I'm backing the redhead with the red belt in the red cage.
You think so? You think so, Spaz Phoenix? God damn, Spaz Phoenix. What the fuck is that?
What?
God damn it, Tommy. Turn your shit down if you call the show. You fucking sounds like you're at a rave. The fuck?
I was watching USA. That's all I was doing.
Wow, it looks like you got cum all over your camera, too. See that, Jake?
Yeah, it's all blurry and foggy.
This fucker has cum all over his
Spit
camera.
shine it, Tommy.
What's up, Tommy? What's going on with you?
Not much. I did watch a little bit of Raw, but I didn't watch all of it because I was on the phone with Crystal tonight.
Oh, wait, we got some of the bubbly.
That's it. What?
Hey, Joe Bryan,
You get the
here
bubbly.
the power of the L underscore has become too powerful for me to possess. 777
What the hell?
77 octillion 777 septillion 777 sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777.
Dude, the reader's getting tired. The fucking robot computer's getting tired reading the numbers. What the fuck?
77,777,777 C cedilla opening parenthesis 17 closing parenthesis opening parenthesis 17
Oh my
closing
God.
parenthesis C cedilla opening parenthesis.
Wow, that was bizarre as hell. I don't know if you could hear the donations anymore, but
No.
it began reading it fastest I've ever heard it read it, Jake. It was like 7,777. Then it went 7,000. It was oh my God, dude! I've never heard anything like that. That was nuts. But yeah, Tommy, what up, man? So what's up with you?
I mean, I don't want to start drama or nothing, but I just, I was listening to the show. I tuned into the show. I was scanning through the show, and I heard you basically say you wanted to punch me in my face, and you said I was disgusting.
You were disgusting at that fucking thing in front of all those people around you, and you were just like, ah! And then you
I was
like,
having a good time. Everybody has a good time when they're on a ride.
did you see the looks on their faces?
Yelling in front of those girls you just farted, Tommy.
You
That
told
was,
those girls you farted on
I was
them?
just saying something just for shock value. I was just saying for something for shock value to make them well, what? Did he just say that? And I was just doing something for shock value. That's all I was doing. Like we're on a ride. We're having a good time. And also, I'd like to see you try, Joe. I'd like to see you try.
Why?
I don't think
Come
you
on
lay
up.
a hand on me.
Come on up. Come on up to
Fuck is
Boston.
that?
We'll have a fight.
No,
You want to have a fight
why
with me?
don't you come down here? Come
No,
down here.
I'm
Me
not
and you
coming
have a
down there.
match at
No,
TCW.
I'm not coming down
Come
there.
down here.
Not
See
coming down there.
what happened.
I'm not coming
Come
down
down
there.
here.
Come
Come
on
down
up.
here. Come in the ring at TCW. I'll set up with Tim Toller, and we'll have a match in the ring. Me and you.
Well, you want
Mono-
to? I don't want to have a match. I want to have a fight. We're gonna fight each other. We're gonna fight, or we're not gonna wrestle. We're gonna have a fight. I don't think they'll allow a fight in the wrestling match.
I have, I could put some stuff.
Just turn to work and do a shoot.
Yeah, okay.
Joe.
You set that up for the real fight with me and you, and I'll do it. We'll see it. Go ahead. You set up a real fight with me and you, and I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You would actually come down here and fight me?
No. No, I mean, yeah, if it was a real fight, like, you want to fight me for real? Like, how shitty are you gonna feel what if I fucking hurt you or something? You know? What if
you're not gonna hurt me? It's probably what I'm gonna do to you, Joe.
What if I get hurt?
Honestly, I don't want to hurt you, Joe. So I'm gonna spare pity on you.
Yeah, honestly, what if I get hurt?
I would hurt you.
What if I have no kids? What if my kids don't have a dad? What if I get hurt?
Well, don't run your mouth and say shit. I know you're just joking and stuff like that, but
yeah, fuck you. Bring it on, motherfucker. You fat retard. Let's go. Let's bring it on. You fuck.
Yeah, bring it on. You fat Boston piece of shit.
Fuck you,
man. Don't talk
fuck
shit about
you,
me.
North Carolina. You racist motherfucker. You black hating motherfucker. You fucking racist grandfather. Dig him. I'll dig up your racist grandfather. I'll dig up your racist grandfather. And I'll fuck him. I'll fuck your dead grandfather.
Racist, Joe? You want to call me out?
I'll fuck you. Why don't you hit on some more little kids? Hit on some little girls. Hit on some little girls. Hit on some little girls.
I'm not a fucking pedophile, Joe. Fuck you.
I'm gonna dig your grandfather up and fuck him.
Oh yeah, sure. Shit on him. Shit on him. Why don't I go shit on your father?
My dead father's better than your dead grandfather. My dead father's better than your grandfather.
You want to call me a fucking pedophile? I'm not a fucking pedophile, Joe. Fuck you. I'm fucking tired of getting shit on you all the fucking time.
I'm shitting on you right now, faggot. Let's go.
Yeah, come down here, North Carolina.
I ain't coming down to your shitty state. I'm not coming down to your shitty state.
You're
fuck
too
North
much of a
Carolina.
To come down from Boston.
NC stands for nobody cares about you. North Carolina, nobody cares. No cock.
Come on.
No cock. No cock. No cock.
Come on.
No cock.
No cock. My face?
No.
I'll give you a free one,
you
Joe.
big
I'll
fat walrus. Fuck, I'll eat your ass.
And then I beat the shit out of you.
I will kill you.
Fucking bring it, Joe.
I will send you to Tommy C in Germany in a body bag.
I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try. You're not even going to lay a hand on me, Joe.
I'll send your fucking pinky to your adopted mother, and I'll send your other fucking pinky to your real mother.
My family? You want to talk shit about
I'm
my family?
going to run through your whole family. I will, your whole family, your whole fucking family, and Debbie's pussy, and Debbie's pussy too. And you motherfucker.
Quit trying to ruin my reputation.
You have no you ruined your own reputation. You're fake crying in your fucking videos.
Reputation by coming on your show and then freaking out? You mean that?
That's what you do on every show. You freak the fuck out. You're a psycho.
Did you fucking troll me?
I didn't troll you on other people's shows, you idiot. What's the excuse? What's the excuse on the other shows? What's the excuse on all the other places then? You have anger problems.
Dang, Joe.
I'm not on the other shows, and you get crazy. You're a psychopath, and you tried to fart on a little girl.
Every time people shit on me.
You farted on a little girl.
I didn't fart on anybody. It was a joke.
You do that to my daughter, I'll punch you in the throat.
Joe.
I'll punch you in the throat.
Value. You try to be shock value.
I don't need to try nothing. I am value. I am shock value. I'm shocking you right now. You can't believe how much of a cock I am.
I don't think you're a cock. I think you're a dickhead.
Come on up here to Boston. Come on, mustache pedo. Come on up here to Boston, and we'll find out, motherfucker.
No, you're the pedo, Joe.
I'll shave your fucking head. I'll shave your head and send the hair to your barber, you fuck. Come on up to Boston.
Go ahead.
Come on up to Boston.
Make fun of my dead friend. Make fun of my dead friend. Go ahead. Make lots of memes and make fun of my dead friend, because that's all you do.
I will dig up my dead father's corpse and make him fuck your mother. All right, you motherfucker.
All I gotta say is bring it, Joe.
Bring it. Oh, I'll bring it, man. I'll bring my dad's fucking skeleton and his little fucking muscle cock right there where the dick is in between the pelvic muscles, and I'll thrust my dad's dead skeleton all over your fucking hippo of a mother, and they'll just oh god, I'll get the whole thing on video, and then I'll put it on fucking Reddit. That's what I'll do. Tommy, I'll put it on Reddit. I'll put her name, his name, that they fornicated, and it will all be everywhere for everybody to see. My dad's dead corpse bangs Tommy NC's real mother.
Oh, fuck you, dickhead. Fuck you, Joe. That's, you're just a shock value joke at times. You want to talk shit to me? I can talk shit to you too, Joe.
Oh, no. Hey, Tommy, is your phone vibrating right now?
No.
Hey, Tommy. All right, fucking take it easy, Tommy. Jesus Christ, bro. But if you want to fuck around, come on up here, man. We'll have a fight. You want to have a fight?
I mean, you want to fuck around. You come down to my circle.
No, you're the one that brought it up. Come on up to me, you fucking pussy fuck. You're the one that brought it up.
You're the pussy fuck because you're the one that never comes up down here when I invite you.
You never come up here when I invite you. I invited you. Come on up here. I invite you. Go on up.
No, Joe, you're too afraid of me. Basically, you're too afraid.
He's not afraid of you. His kids are. That's the thing. So
I've already seen you in person.
Why would his kids be afraid of me? Like I'm not a pedophile. Everybody. Why do you like to betray that I rape children, which I don't?
I didn't say that. I just said they're afraid of you.
No. I'm saying
the
this.
Clown mask.
He accuses me and calls me a fucking pedophile when I'm not a fucking pedophile. I just have a mustache. I'm a good dude. I'm nice.
I didn't say you're a pedo. I said pedo stash. Because you have a pedo stash. I think this looks creepy, but you have a pedo stash. That's all I said. I didn't say you're a pedo. I didn't say you're a pedo. Get a razor.
Joe will come down there to fight you, but you have to fight wearing that green suit, Tommy.
Yeah, you have to wear the green suit. And I'll fight you. I'll fight you in the green suit, but I want you to cut a hole right where your dick is, and just have the suit on, but your balls and dick are exposed in the suit. That would be fucking weird. Imagine Tommy wearing that.
You out, so it just looks like you're a floating cock.
That's indecent exposure.
Yeah, baby.
No.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll sign off on it. I don't mind
seeing
it. I might even suck it if I have to. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what I'm gonna do. I might suck it off, Tommy. I might suck it up, lick it hard. Little bit of the bubbly is coming in. Hold on a minute, Tommy. We'll get to your thoughts in a minute, Tommy. I'm sorry.
Little bit of the bubbly.
Little bit of the bubbly.
There will be no NXT takeover on Royal Rumble weekend and WrestleMania weekend.
I know. Somebody else said that earlier. Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Dwayne the Cock Johnson.
You are fucked.
Can you hear these yet, Jake?
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, baby. All right. Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Thank you, man. Yeah, somebody said that earlier, dude. I'm pissed. Why isn't there an NXT event during the Rumble weekend? I mean, whatever, I guess, but it just makes it so damn good when all of that kind of goes together. You know what I mean? When it makes for a really fun weekend. That sucks.
Party.
Simo! Good old Simo. Simo, thank you very much for the $1.99. I really appreciate that, Simo. You are a beast. We're on the phone with Tommy NC 2010 tonight. We have watched his weird circus carnival fucking disgusting display, and we will watch it again in a few minutes. And he's here with us, and he probably didn't watch SmackDown, but that's okay because he does have shitty hair.
I thought it was lackluster, honestly. I watched it, and I thought it was lackluster.
You thought it was lackluster?
Before you said that you were talking to Crystal, right?
Yeah, I watched a little bit.
You said you only watched a little bit of Raw, but tonight was SmackDown. So which is?
My bad. I get confused. What
well,
day?
I didn't know which show you watched. That's why.
Yeah, you don't know what we don't know what we're watching.
I mean, I just sometimes I lose track of days. What particular day it is exactly. I just
Oh my God!
In the spot all day.
Sith Negan.
I want you to jam it in.
Sith Negan!
Oh, it's in your bunghole.
$200!
Oh, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my bunghole.
Holy shit!
Oh, it's in your bunghole. Wow!
Sith Negan.
Omega Bomb for Sly Hustle J and Jake DeMarco, the sexiest man on the internet today.
Wow.
Anyway, who's damn sick and tired of conforming to Vince McMahon's WWE Hollywood comedy sitcom SNL parody skit chaos of nonsense creative writing booking utopia?
Yeah, I am definitely sick of that. Hollywood comedy sitcom SNL parody skit chaos of nonsense creative writing booking utopia. Sith Negan.
So we can't wait for AEW, Sith.
This is what Vince has been doing, man. You're right. It's so overwritten and so overscripted and so overbooked. But we have
the chat giving Sith Negan a standing ovation. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah.
You're over the top rope.
You've been erased. Michael, thank you very much. But yes, Sith Negan takes his throne. And I think Sith Negan may win the digital championship tonight. I don't know how he could not win the digital championship tonight. Dropping a 200 bomb. Holy fuck, that is going to keep us on the air this week. Thank you very much, Sith Negan. That was incredible. But we have Sith Negan. Really, really appreciate it, man. Holy shit, dude. Thank you very much for that. That was an amazing donation for a SmackDown review. That's bigger than most donations we've been getting on even Monetize This. That's part of the reason why I may move Monetize This to Saturday nights, and Friday night it's going to be SmackDown on Friday nights. 314 is on the phone. Hello.
What's up, Joe? Capital Murder. Jake, how's it going?
Capital Murder. What up, dude?
Hey, with Tommy on the phone here, instead of 2.5 men, you can name it 2 men and 1 mustached retard.
Oh man, that's fucked up. Oh my god, man.
Like, you don't really walk around in public with that mustache. Like, that's a joke, right?
Who are you? I don't know who you are. I don't have time for you, really.
Well, he's asking you a question, Tommy. Is it a yes or no?
Yeah.
Is that an actual mustache? Or is that...
the question's a rhetorical question. It's a stupid question, and like,
no, it's not rhetorical.
It's legitimate.
Like, I'm not going to answer this dickhead's question because he's being an asshole. So fuck you, asshole. Not going to fucking answer the question.
You want to know if it was real or if it was a costume mustache?
Oh yeah, it's a costume mustache. Yeah, bullshit. That's a bullshit question. It's a troll question.
I would definitely.
Well, it's a real mustache, caller. It is a real mustache. Is there anything else you would like to say to Tommy NZ?
I mean, I would definitely have a mustache like that if I never wanted to get pussy again.
Oh well, I mean, I don't think he does want to get that.
Yeah, if you're abstinent.
Tommy doesn't even like masturbating, dude. Tommy's not a sex guy. He doesn't like sex stuff.
Hey, you yelling at Tommy though was way better than anything I've seen on SmackDown or Raw all year.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
No joke.
I would love to punch him in the throat. I would like to punch him in the throat. Unlike Grimm's Toy Show.
Bring it, Joe.
I mean,
you don't really think you could beat Joe in a fight, do you? Like this guy.
Joe. One free shot, and then the rest is up to me.
Man, can you imagine the free shot and like punching him as he falls over? Like that'd be the funniest fucking thing. Like to have that on video. He's like, "Hey, free shot, your free shot," and then like I clock him, and he like just falls over. Like that'd be the funniest fucking thing. Like,
I would put money on Joe handcuffed. I swear to God, I'd put my next 10 paychecks on Joe handcuffed, whooping Tommy's ass.
Well, I would kick him anyway, so it would be a kick to the head anyhow. So you could handcuff my hands behind my back. But no, Tommy, I love Tommy.
How much do I got to donate for you to seriously go punch him in the mouth?
I mean, I'm sure we could raise the funds for like me and Tommy to fight, and then if I kill him, then the articles will read, shock jock YouTuber fucking beats up autistic man for money, like, and like.
Hey, did you hear him when you first picked up the phone? He said, "I watched some of Raw tonight, but not much of it."
I watched some of Raw. That was funny. But no, I will say, at least with Grimm's Toy Show, at least I have the balls. I'll fight my friend Tommy, and he's my friend. But I'll fight Tommy, and he's my friend. But what I won't do is what Grimm's Toy Show did, which was, behind the closed doors, say things like, hey, he's I wouldn't, that guy's weird, and I don't want to.
Well, he brought up wanting to fight, not you. You didn't bring it up.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I mean, Grimm's Toy Show is always, he won't ever wrestle with Tommy because Grimm's talks about, how people like that are, and with autism and Tommy, and he's.
I mean, you can't really beat him up. I mean, he's retarded.
It's like that saying, retard strength. He's afraid of being outmatched.
No, I think
Jake was just hitting his vape during that. The people in the chat were dying.
That's all you gotta do is just sit back and let the magic unfold.
What do you think about Grimm, Tommy? I mean, are you still mad about the fact that he kind of like?
I've kind of put it behind me, and I'm not really watching his channel anymore. But I mean, half of the stuff he does on there is fake anyway. Is he basically copies McJuggernuggets, and he does all this fake storyline stuff and stuff like that. So I just got tired of watching.
You mean like wrestling? You mean like wrestling?
Him,
what fake storylines? Wrestling has been doing this for over 100 years.
not his. Okay, he has his main channel for like his wrestling circuit, but his main vlogging channel, he makes up stuff like he stole the AEW championship. You know that he just went and bought an AEW replica title belt and made it look like he stole the title, like he stole it from Chris Jericho. You know that's just a storyline. And I think that's one of the reasons why.
But that's what I'm saying is like you're saying he's copying McJuggernuggets. Who the fuck is that? Wrestling's been going on for 100 years. These are storylines.
McJuggernuggets is Psycho Kid.
Yeah. But my point is, this is wrestling type stuff that has been going on way before any nugget fuck existed.
Joe, you're trying to talk logical to a guy that was just on a Ferris wheel with that mustache.
That's true.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Like you're just here to talk shit, make me look stupid, and I'm just gonna ignore you. So fuck you, asshole.
That is what I'm here for.
How many kids called the cops on you tonight?
You're a scumbag. You must have been a bully in school. You must have
Dude, look at your face.
Every unfortunate kid. Like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you guys, but some girl named Crystal keeps calling me on the other line. It's hard to talk to you guys.
Oh God.
Fuck you, asshole. Fuck you. She wouldn't talk to you. She wouldn't talk to anybody here.
She talked to me before. She talked to me. She's talked to me before.
Joe. She talked to me.
Yes, because I called on the show when she wasn't actually calling to your show, Joe. Like she was
a hostage.
No, but we have the time when we Skyped her.
I know. Well, no, because I called into your show.
No. We have the time when we Skyped her. Like when you weren't there when we Skyped her. The second time, we have that on the Patreon. We fucking yeah. I mean, there was one time when you were there when she Skyped, but then there was the other time we reached out to her a couple weeks ago and we talked to her. That was everybody was here because Dave Rose has a thing for her. So we fucking did that whole bit on my Patreon where we called her and Dave Rose got to talk to her and she was nice and I love Crystal. I think she's great. And Dave was really Dave was
fuck you, man.
Well,
fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Well, fuck you. I didn't say fuck you. Fuck you.
Snack fucking comes up to me and calls me a fucking retard.
Why are you saying fuck you to me? Did you say fuck you to me, motherfucker?
Oh, I'm saying fuck you to this piece of shit on your call.
You're a piece of. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Hey, I'll give you my I'll give you my address if you want.
Oh my God! You give his fucking address.
My time to come see you, you peasant.
Dude, I will disconnect that mustache off your face and then shove it down your mother's twat.
Motherfucker, I'll put you in the ground.
I'll kill your mother.
I was teabagging your mom.
Or any other
baby bird style. Baby bird style.
Find me. Just come down to Black Mountain. Send me a
baby
DM.
bird style.
Deep down your throat, because I'm throwing hands right and left, motherfuckers. Come down here. You're two bunch of pussies. I live in Black Mountain. Come down here, and I'll fucking put you in the ground, motherfuckers.
Hey,
understand that? That's bottom line.
And if you're black, he'll really put you in the ground.
This is the greatest day. This is the greatest day of my life, Joe.
And you set him off. I'll jam my fist right up your ass.
Look into the camera. You made a mess. You gotta clean it up, Murphy.
Bring in, motherfuckers. You're pussies. You wouldn't do it because you're too scared. You're gonna get your ass whooped.
You must.
Tommy, it's me. Tommy.
Oh, Cookie Monster.
Oh, fuck you. No. Oh, fuck you.
Tommy.
Fuck you.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy, is this the guy?
The same
Tommy,
number that you normally have.
Unknown caller. Is this the guy? Unknown caller. Is this the guy that always calls Tommy? Hello, unknown caller.
Definitely.
Tommy, I wanna fuck Crystal. I know where you live. I sent a balloon to you. I sent a balloon.
Fuck you. Have a good night, Joe.
I'm gonna suck Crystal's pussy.
Hang up.
I'm talking about turn. I'm going to suck Crystal's pussy.
Cookie Monster, that's not called for. That's uncalled for.
That's fucking weird. What the fuck is going on tonight? Like, I didn't plan any of this. Like, this fucking guy calls. He gets flipping out on everybody. Dave Rose is now called because he probably...
I just called because Jake...
said call in. It's been...
He mentioned my name and, like, Candyman or Bloody Mary, like... I
Say
show
3
up.
times, he appears.
God, wow. It's good to hear you. You sexy
got the-
beast.
You know,
So,
got the chat going.
what
hype
did you
for
think
Dave
about
Rose.
Raw?
Didn't get to hear Tommy's thoughts on Tommy. Call back. We got to hear what you thought about SmackDown.
Yeah, Tommy, I wanted to hear what you had to say about SmackDown. I mean, well, I hung up on all those people that were trolling, but it's up to you, Tommy. The ball's in your court.
So what do you guys think about what Triple H said about the 205 brand? That it was successful, that it just shouldn't be classified as an entertainment show and should be paired off with some other show that airs weekly.
I think, you know, they looked at it like a failed experiment, and I think that he's just going ahead and trying to salvage, you know, what they can from it. But unfortunately, the way it was handled, the Cruiserweight division didn't really have a leg to stand on. They didn't advertise it at all. They didn't promote anything that was going on over there. They didn't use any of, you know, the like other stars to bring forward. They didn't transition anyone to or from. Like, they would bring people in from, you know, 205 Live, but it was without any fanfare or celebration. You know, it's just like, hey, this guy came from there, and then they do nothing with him. So really, it just ended up being, you know, a failed experiment. Unfortunately, it could have done a lot better. They just didn't give it the attention it deserved. So I think that it'll definitely survive better under the NXT brand. You know, we'll see more with those talented wrestlers. They'll probably have a chance to be in better feuds and stories.
There's just too many brands, though. Too many brands to create loyalty. That's the thing. You could easily fold 205 into NXT.
Yeah.
And just make it work, you know? I mean, 3 shows a week, I think, is sufficient. You know, Raw, SmackDown, and maybe NXT or some other show, right? And that's it. You don't need, like, you can't pull the Disney. You can't fucking have a show for every day of the week and expect not only your casual audience to stay engaged, but to be able to produce something that's consistent. Because if not, like, who cares about the fucking storyline? Just make 2 people fight. This is a red fighter and blue fighter, and result doesn't matter. You know, like...
Happy birthday to Sith Negan. Daryl, it's Daryl's birthday, man. Happy birthday. Not only did he drop a $200 bomb, but it's his birthday, so...
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hopefully you had a great day, and goddamn.
Well, give me 1 second to fix this. Since Dave's here, he can talk to Jake a little bit more, but Dave is...
Matrix Rose is better than Old Rose.
Yeah, every once in a while when you fade into the fucking... It's so funny. It's like, because it's...
I hate it.
Yeah. You poor bastard moving way up north.
But
yeah, you make a great point, though. It's just too much wrestling.
And again, like, even in the Monday Night Wars and stuff, like, yeah, eventually they came out to Thursday and such. You had, you know, Thunder and SmackDown and stuff, but, you know, like, it was limited. You weren't oversaturated with content.
Yeah, because especially it was 2 different, you know, 2 different corporations, companies entirely. So you didn't have to, you know, you could choose which one you wanted to follow wholeheartedly, or if you wanted to just do a little bit with both. With WWE, they were making it basically where, you know, you had to kind of keep up with each one. And it just, especially when they had the wild card rule, it made watching even less enjoyable. So everything was melding together. Nothing felt different. And Triple H so far has said all the right words. You know, he said that the creative's going to be the same, that they're not losing their talent, that they're going to go ahead and basically give you everything you like and just more of it. So I'm really, really hoping that, you know, we get the best of the best from NXT, and it really, you know, helps not just the ratings with WWE, but kind of breathes some new life into fans and brings in new people to wrestling.
Well, I can't wait to AEW on TNT.
Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. I don't know if I mean, even NXT is going to be a hard draw too, but I don't think either one's going to be creating new wrestling fans. I'm hoping that later on that might be the case with AEW, that they're able to transcend the wrestling universe and really go ahead and bring people in more so. But until that time, I'm
Let's
hoping
not count
it
that
happens.
out just yet.
I just don't foresee how they could do it in the short term. In the long term, absolutely. But right now, I'm not sure what really they have that they could use to draw people in. Until we could be totally surprised. And if anybody could do it, Jericho could, but Jericho isn't bringing in non-wrestling fans at this point. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they get some amazing killer storyline that ends up transcending media and really gets people to bring their attention elsewhere. But hopefully that's the case. I don't see Dean Ambrose, as John Moxley and Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes being able to get new fans watching. So,
but here's the thing, though: a new fan isn't going to know these people anyways, so they're going to be randomly changing the channel. They end up on some sort of spectacular event. They're like, "Holy wow, this is kind of cool!" Like, I've never really been in wrestling, but like this sounds, awesome. Like this is really enjoyable and stuff. I think I'm going to tune in next week. It could be somebody 30 years old. It could be someone who's like 5 years old. Like, because it's on a different channel, may provide, and it's a different market and so forth, may provide that opportunity for that to occur, which again, that's a new, like, a new audience member isn't going to know these people by name, but they want to become invested. As soon as they like start to watch and say, this is cool, it's like, who is that? I want to hear, as soon as he talks more, I want to hear what his name is, who he is, like what he's about. And they start to get invested, which is how you build the interest from somebody who's just like randomly falling on it.
Exactly. So that's a great point. I mean, I was looking at it more in terms of like, crossover. And nowadays they do have certain things that benefit them in the sense of, if you get something to catch on, like a crazy meme or something like that, the bubbly thing caught on. So now there could be, I'm not saying it's a high number. It's probably a very small percentage, but still any bit is better than nothing. And people say, what the hell is this bubbly thing? And it's so popular. And that goes ahead and that allows them to, I got to check out this AEW. That's one way. Like you said, now that they're going to be on TV on a channel that's not USA, people are flipping around or they see it advertised. Hey, let's check this out. And I think AEW has the chance, like you said, not so much with their star power, because, that might not be enough to transcend and draw in elsewhere, but with their difference between other wrestling companies, if they focus on what they can do versus what WWE can't, such as, the TV 14 angles, the edgy stuff, then, they get some really great, compelling stories and storylines going. That might be able to, go ahead and catch people's attention. Like, holy shit, did you hear what crazy thing happened the other night? You got to check this out. That's how the Attitude Era sparked so much interest and attention, was word of mouth. People were going nuts. Oh my God, I can't believe Austin drove a beer truck up and soaked it, those kind of things. They really can go ahead and they have a huge chance here to make a big name for themselves. And I really hope they do. I mean, I love I've been saying it for years. WWE became far too complacent for their own good. And without competition being around, they got lazy because there was no one to challenge them. I'm not sure, what more WWE can do at this point in time besides just staying the course. Keep acquiring new talent, going ahead and pulling in as much talent as possible and trying to cultivate them and utilize them properly with NXT and create compelling storylines. That's why I'm so insistent in my mind that the brand split has to go ahead and turn out to be a positive, because if not, they're losing me as well. I mean, at this point, if things don't change more, I'm finding less and less of a reason to watch. I don't know how you feel about Fox and everything going forward, Dave. Are you looking forward to SmackDown?
I haven't been watching for a long time, so I mean, I'm the last one who should be allowed to speak about this matter. But again,
well, that's part of the reason why I am curious about your opinion. Does SmackDown going to Fox interest you at all? Does that compel you to want to watch? Or
no, because it really, in the end, it's really just about money. And it's about deals. It's not an exposure. It's not about making good content from a product or trying to change the method that you're trying to implement this, even if it's on a separate show. to do it differently. It was being done differently in NXT, but then Vince got his fingers in that and started to affect that too. The problem is too much interference from Central Command. Anytime that a script is done for Raw, we hear time and time again that Vince immediately gets involved, changes it literally at the last moment. So all these people that were preparing, that had all these things set, they get their work basically wiped clean because Vince is having a tantrum and wants to do things his way. And that doesn't work. The only problem is that WWE does get a lot of money through the use of merchandising and stuff. So you have this income that promotes stockholders to buy more stock. But the individuals that work within the company are the ones that are suffering when it comes to trying to produce a good product, because they're being second guessed at every point. Their hard work is just being totally dismissed and destroyed literally within, a half an hour before the show starts. Like
sometimes even later, the show has already begun. Tonight, the opening was supposed to be the main event originally. It was advertised earlier in the day that 6-man tag on SmackDown would have been closing the show. So
how are those that work for the company supposed to have faith in the company? Yeah. And trust the decisions of those that are above them to do the right thing in regards to the product. But Vince has too much control.
That is certainly a valid point, and that's something that we've echoed here many times. Yeah, EC3 is injured currently. We had discussed that the other day. There's quite a few people that are injured currently, and Drew McIntyre. Samoa Joe. I'm glad to see Carmella's back now. She was being evaluated as of Monday, so she's back, able to wrestle. There's a few others that are, sitting out as well. Bobby Lashley.
I thought she was being evaluated for AIDS.
That could have been her life-changing scare. Mm-hmm. Hanging out with R-Truth, they got up to some wild shit. But no, you make a very valid point that, like I said, we've emphatically stated here time and time again. We try and echo that same sentiment that people said, the main opposition being Vince and his yes men were not around yesterday to run Raw. So it was left in the hands of Paul Heyman. But that doesn't matter because Vince has already been, proven to go ahead and meddle with the script via Skype. He calls into the meetings, and he still has the final say. He could be on the International Space Station. He'll still find a way to rip it up and get his opinion in there. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be in the writer's room for that to happen.
It's too bad that footage about the limo exploding wasn't real.
And that's the thing. I don't want him to pass away, but I wish that we could get away from him having just the final say. There is no one to go against his word. His word is the utmost law, and that's a huge problem because he's lost touch with what the audience not just wants but needs as well. Vince is used to telling the audience what's good for them, and it worked. Yep. And it worked for many years because he was the lifeblood of the company. He knew it was going to live or die, and he died on that hill many times. He said this is what has to happen to change, and he had the right people behind him, giving him good creative ideas and setting him in the right course and direction. Now he doesn't have anybody that disagrees with him, really. I mean, we've heard this from Road Dogg and others that, there's just people that agree with him constantly. And then Vince is not with the current generation. He's like another Biden telling people to listen to their record players. He's a bit archaic with his thoughts, and that's why he wasn't for the women's tag titles and wasn't really in tune with the women's revolution. He just has a different mindset, and he's kind of stuck in an older era of sorts. So unfortunately, it's difficult to break that, and I don't know if there's a way to fix it. He's old. He's set in his ways. They really need to find a way to move on and allow new people to take over.
It's simple. We kill Vince McMahon.
We take him out.
We eat his dick.
That's the dessert.
Well, I mean, it would be, wouldn't it?
Give it a hell yeah!
Meanwhile, Jake is chilling in the background vaping and trying his damnedest not to laugh. I'd cow
That's
he
right.
can keep it together, good God Almighty.
Good God Almighty, they've killed him.
I was dying laughing.
Oh, I still haven't
Friggin'
seen the
Tommy
Biden
going
corn
off.
pop. Shit, I gotta type that down. Biden corn pop.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
I don't know the full story, but it apparently is a riot all over the internet. Apparently, his dentures also almost came out during one of the debates.
Holy shit, Nacho Libre was triggered, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that was
Nacho Libre.
Yeah,
just
Tommy
incredible.
really
Thank
exploded
you.
there. He was not happy.
Yeah, I don't know why he really got carried away because like I was joking around with him, and then I thought he was joking too, so I thought we'd both just keep screaming at each other. But he kind of like seemed like he got serious all of a sudden. So I don't know.
Well, that's what I said at first in the chat. I was like, "Oh, don't get it." You know, somebody was like, "Oh, don't let him take that." I was like, "No, it's he's playing along." I was like,
Yeah.
"Don't ruin the magic." And then he started to get actually
belligerent,
bent out of shape. Yeah.
Thanks for the $5, Justin.
Jake equals me when a beef happens.
Yeah.
Just sit and watch.
Fox News showed a UFO. Is that true? Miles, thank you for the $2, Miles. Did they really do that?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of UFOs.
Tommy. No means no. But he read it wrong. Illiterate fuck.
Oh, no. The Goon. Longtime sexual pleasurable friend, the Goon. The Goon, thank you, my friend.
Tommy doesn't take criticism very well, nor does he like to admit certain things, and tries to claim that you're making fun of him because he's autistic.
We, along with JD and Satterley Stevens LLP, are unifying our forces to take down JCS. No more will you run rampant on YouTube taking money from the poor, as well as stealing ideas and our audio engineering services. It's on, boy.
What up,
What does
audio?
this relate to?
Oh, it's the guy, the lawyers from JD's, whatever.
Oh, that
thing.
was that was the company again. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Audio Jungle.
Or the organization, whatever.
I do purchase all the tracks though, so I do have all the purchases of the tracks. So. But it was a good try, you know. But you know,
He never sent me a cease and desist, and I encouraged him multiple times, and you know, provided the information for that. So
you know, you can buy when you buy the tracks off the websites. It's like you can buy the track for one-time play for like $10, but to buy the track for like 1 million plays or something like that, it's like fucking $40. So yeah, it's crazy, man. I've bought a lot of tracks though. I've bought a lot of tracks. That way
but how long do you get to use them for?
Most of the time it's like a fucking permanent thing, like unlimited.
Yeah, lifetime.
Unlimited license usually. Yeah, like
yeah, because you're licensing it, you're not purchasing it. So
plus I'm
Fox
altering
News
it too.
here. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, go ahead.
UFO videos are footage of real unidentified objects. U.S. Navy acknowledges.
Okay, so there's
This
another
is on
one.
Fox News. They went ahead and they said, for the first time, the U.S. Navy has acknowledged that 3 UFO videos. Sorry, I'm trying to. That were released by Tom DeLonge and published by the New York Times are real unidentified objects.
Well, remember the ones that the Air Force released were crazy.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
20 minutes.
What the fuck? I went to the website and started playing this retarded ad. Yeah, the Air Force ones were very amazing, and they're real, and they released them 2 years ago now. But now there's more. So where are they? Can we watch them?
They're on the Fox News site, so I'll throw it in the Skype chat.
I'm on the site, so let me see if the video plays here for me. I'm watching it right now. You got to watch all the ads.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, here we go. Is this it right here?
They're made on Earth.
Well, that's not. That can't be real, right?
I'm trying to find.
Well, the videos that they're showing here
discuss it.
aren't real though. This looks like fake. These are all.
Yeah, I haven't played it, so I'm trying. The ad's almost done.
Artist impression.
Yeah, they were like impression type things. Okay, this could be a real one here. 2004. Okay, yeah, that looks like it could be real. That's not real.
Here,
They're showing like fake videos of demonstrations of it right here, but then they're showing the real videos, so it's confusing. Guidelines on how to report instances of unknown advanced aircraft.
Yeah, then you go to the NUFORC for that. The National UFO Reporting Center. I'm trying to find the videos because Tom DeLonge was the one that released them and published them.
The guy from Blink-182?
Yeah.
Then we know it's fake.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Navy confirmed that the videos, that's what they're saying.
That guy's a shill, dude. That guy definitely is a shill.
Disagreeing with that, but...
Thank you,
I'm
Audio
not saying the footage isn't real. All I'm saying is that any time that guy's involved and says a certain thing, you got to be very careful because he's clearly been doing this for a long time and trying to push some sort of narrative and redirect people from what's actually happening.
It says the U.S. Navy has officially acknowledged that the UFOs in Tom DeLonge's videos are officially classified as UFOs.
You know, the Mexican government has confirmed literally dozens of videos that their pilots have filmed of UFOs.
Oh, yeah.
Are we going to only think that American forces have the right to identify UFO? I mean, Russia, fucking India, all of them have had same situations, you know? Just because this is now in the news doesn't mean it's fucking news, like that it's new.
Yeah, these are old videos too. Yeah, one of them's 2004.
This one's from 2017, and it shows pretty much what you saw in the clip there originally. That it was all black and white from the Navy.
Right.
Yeah, or the Air Force.
Yeah, they are showing the Navy one. They're showing the one that we knew.
And then there's another one that came out in March of 2018, and it looks like the Navy one.
This is one of the craziest ones. I mean, these are on the news, by the way. These are all released by the news, by the Navy, by actual people. And when you see this, I mean, it looks like a dreidel, spinning.
Yeah,
and
it's crazy.
Look at that. I mean, this is the one that we've seen, but it's amazing because it's like...
Yeah, that's the U.S. Navy footage.
Oh, this isn't the aircraft one? Isn't this the Air Force one? I think this is the U.S. Air Force footage.
It's the Air Force. It's not the U.S. Navy.
It does say U.S. Navy confirms multiple UFO videos are real.
Yeah, the Navy has aircraft that they use to intercept, crafts and like.
So these are actually the videos we've seen for a while, but they're just finally saying like, yes, these are definitely real. Yep, they're ours. Very interesting stuff, man. I mean, there's something going on. I mean, whether it's but the weird thing is, the crazy thing is like, what is it? Is it interdimensional? Is it something existing on our planet in a different dimension? Is it something existing on our planet in a way that we don't quite see it? Is it aliens that are here?
What if it's just Lockheed that has a new technology that they're flying and testing around, and they don't want to admit that it's real, so they don't identify itself when it's being chased, but it's got the capability of outrunning that shit.
Yeah, instead
it's man-made.
Instead, it's actually our technology, but in order to hide it, they just call. Because what would you do if you found something like that? You would have to say, the best way to hide it maybe is to actually tell people it's a UFO. It could be aliens.
Well, it's classified information anyways. So like the thing is, though, they can't really admit radio the Navy and say, yeah, this is a black project that we're testing, just fall off. Sometimes, the actual military forces that are doing their job, find these things that are going through the skies, and they do their job to try to pursue them. But the military industrial complex that's just testing this, experimental technology never intended to be intercepted by any sort of humans. So they got to run away. They can't, admit that it's there or hover there or give them more information that identifies, who they are or what their technology is.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible too, man. Like, there's so many different possibilities. That's probably the most likely, because that's like the least out there. That's the simplest answer, is it's ours. But like the Navy doesn't know about it, obviously, and we're testing stuff. and the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing, but the left hand
Exactly.
sees something. Yeah, so that's the most probably likely thing, but other than that, all the other things are amazing to think about. And, the dimension thing is interesting. Like, whether it's coming from a different dimension or a different time, or, there's things that we probably can't see with our vision that exist. We already know that. Like, there's already what is it? Like, gravity and matter. Like, there's a couple things we don't understand. There's stuff that's we're made up of that we don't even know what it is still. Like, there's crazy shit out there. And, who knows, man? Maybe it's something we're seeing from that. Maybe it's aliens. Maybe it's,
Maybe it's Vince all along.
Maybe it's Vince McMahon. Imagine Vince McMahon piloting one of those things. Crashing it into Baron Corbin's wife. Portals, yeah, it could be portals. Invisible portals we don't know about. Who the fuck knows, man?
Stargates.
Yeah, like, and people always think Stargates are like, oh, it's this big thing and you'll see it and everything. What if you don't see it? What if it's invisible? So who the hell knows? Let's take a phone call. We've already done the SmackDown review, basically. We all gave it our rating, so I don't mind crossing over into whatever talk we want.
I didn't want to... Go on.
Yeah, I don't care. 860, hello.
Continue. On the air? You don't care.
I care about what?
Shut up, just go. Do your show. Run your show, goddammit.
860, hello.
Hey, how you doing, Joe?
What's up, man?
This is King Style.
King Style, baby. I like it, that style.
Yeah, that's why I named myself that. Sounds cool. I was going to call last night, but there was a lot of calls, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Corbin Gable match was good. My only issue I have, it was just they didn't build Gable good enough.
Yeah, they did build him, but it was like really weirdly out of nowhere and fast. And I think one of the reasons why you might be saying that too, and I might be thinking that, is because that Shane McMahon stuff really interfered. I think if Gable had been able to have a big match with Elias, I think he would have been a little bit better built. But they did kind of build him. It just was a little bit rushed.
I guess, yeah, it was a weak build.
Well, I don't think it was weak, but it was...
I mean, at least for Corbin, he had a stronger build.
I mean, what? I don't know. I mean, like, they kind of had Gable...
He was supposed to face Elias. He is legitimately injured, so that fucked things up, too.
Really? So it was going to be heel versus heel?
No. Gable was supposed to have that match against Elias, and it was going to be another really good match that they were aiming for.
Yeah, I think the Shane McMahon stuff stole that away a little bit from Gable, you know?
Yeah, well, if he didn't get injured, then Shane wouldn't have filled in.
Because Gable had that one, the match that put him over big time, I thought. I thought that one match was enough that was like, wow, Gable's for real. Holy shit.
Well, that kind of gave him, like, that introduced him to the audience, and the goal from there was to, all right, now the audience is getting behind him. He'll have a really good match against Elias, and then he'll go into the finals. But Elias hurt his ankle, so...
If they wanted to give heat to Shane for Owens, they could have put Owens in the finals, right? And have him, have Shane cost the match so Corbin can win.
But people didn't want that. They would have been mad about that. I feel like everybody was like, oh, God, that's what they're going to do. Ugh.
And they didn't want Corbin to just be handed something else again. They wanted him to have a legitimate victory.
Really?
Yeah,
He was.
from what I had read.
They literally was saying, Corbin's going to win, everybody.
Yeah, but they wanted it to be in a way where he earned it. He wasn't given the victory, which he wasn't. He fought and won fairly multiple times. So
I'll give him that. He has improved a bit, but it's just I don't know. I just couldn't see him as king.
I don't like him. So that's my whole thing.
I don't like him. I don't like him either. He improved. He has improved a little bit, but it's like he's like the anti-Roman Reigns.
Yeah, he's like the...
They just see him in the back. He must have blew somebody or ate someone's pussy out.
I think he ate Vince's dick or something, like, because,
Because it's like, come on, dude. It's literally the anti-Roman Reigns push. instead of Roman Reigns, it's a heel named Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
they keep pushing him and pushing him and pushing him, and the fans is like, no, go away, Heat.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing an all right job. I mean, as far as like the heel stuff, that's the thing I like about him, is that he's getting this fucking reaction. These people hate him. I kind of like that, even though people are calling it go away Heat, and sometimes I think that's true.
It was before. Now it's just heel Heat, I feel.
Yeah, like
when he was general manager, it would have been cool. Like the payoff was he wins the IC title or Universal title, and he'd be like, "You can't touch me. If you try to touch me, I'll fire you or something." And then he gets his upcomings from a babyface Shane at the time, of course, or something like that.
I feel like all these stories are the same. I feel like all that is the same thing as this. Like I feel like it's, if you can complain about one of these things, it's the other stuff is the same thing. So like I don't mind it.
You're right.
You know what I mean? Because like it's the same sort of thing. It's all getting heat. It's all working in a way. He's getting the boos. He's like the only one getting booed really from most people. So, I don't have a problem with that. I just don't like him that much in the ring, and I just don't care too much. But I thought what he did tonight was kind of all right, and I just thought I'm surprised he won. But
me too.
It's they did build it that way.
When they brought up Gable's daughter, I was like, "Fuck, he's gonna lose."
Yeah, and they keep bringing everybody's kids up a lot.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's like the wrestlers. We don't need them. We don't need to know what they ate for breakfast or took a shit that afternoon or something.
It's like every second. It's like your Kofi's kids, Gable's kids, somebody else's kids, this guy's kids. Yeah, everybody's got a family. Great, stop it.
Well, Jim Ross used to say that. They got a family, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's okay. But it's like...
Yeah, but that was him saying it, and it was just like a empathy, quick fact. This is like they're really hammering it home constantly over and over again.
Right.
And it just breaks down that reality fourth wall even more. They have to stop with that stuff. Let them be characters. Let them be larger than life. We don't want them to be, Joe. We want Roman Reigns.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Came here late. Had some shit come up, but all I gotta say tonight is that I can't wait for your review of NXT tomorrow. Pisses me off that the first hour will be on the USA Network and then the second hour will be on the WWE Network Live. Fucking Vince.
Yeah, that part's a little weird. That's not Vince's fault, though. That is the network programming. I mean, the USA's network's fault, in a way.
Well,
and Vince is
comes back to Vince because they were supposed to originally, I guess it said they were supposed to wait 2 weeks to go live.
Yeah. We know that. But the bottom line is they're giving you an early 2 weeks ahead of time. They weren't supposed to start for 2 weeks, so they're giving you NXT early. So it's not really Vince's fault because that doesn't make any sense. Vince is starting NXT early, so you're getting NXT live on the USA and then the rest of it on the WWE Network. So it's not really Vince's fault. Like, he's the one giving it to you early. Like, so
yeah, I mean, they were supposed to wait, but they didn't want to do it at the same time as AEW, so they wanted to get out there.
They wanted to beat AEW. Yeah, he took my advice, man. He listened to the show.
Oh, it's smart for sure.
He listened to the show.
Get people because you want to have the audience established versus trying to fight for the same time.
Yep. You're right. You're welcome, Vince. Anytime you want to hire me, man, I'm right here. Here I am. You want to make some money? Your fucking promos suck in your company. Sorry, I'm mad. I bet you if I was allowed to do whatever I wanted in the WWE, I'd get 1 million more people watching. I think almost anybody listening right now could probably get 1 million more people watching this product.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anybody, because this is just a no-brainer fucking bore fest.
There's all the times when they have logical booking options and they just don't go with it. You can see which way the crowd's swaying to and what the people are asking for, and they just don't do it.
They may never get the audience back again now that I really think about it, though.
Well, that's what I was saying. Especially with it's hard enough to gain new fans. I mean, AEW has a shot because I don't think they have it with the talent, but I think they have the option. Dave mentioned of people just tuning in randomly because they don't like WWE anymore. They want something different, and they could just be randomly searching through TV and find it. But I think that they've been kind of meme-worthy and notable. So that'll help.
I didn't even know Dave left. I miss you, Dave.
69 is ratting out people. Lol. Good Smackdown.
69 is ratting out people? What is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Isn't 69 when you take your wife and just fucking... I don't know what that means. But yeah, I didn't think it was the best SmackDown, but I thought it was something, man. Clash with Spreezes. Spreezes? Thanks, Spreezes. I don't know what you meant, though, in your donation exactly. 69 is ratting people. I don't know what that means. 936, hello.
Hello?
Yo, man, what's up?
Hey, I wasn't expecting to get on already. I'm going through a tough time right now. I just wanted to say that you guys really helped me out.
Are you joking? Are you serious or are you joking?
No, I'm being for real.
What the hell's wrong, bro?
I got some bad news recently. I got some news that Drew's wife's pussy was murdered.
Oh my God, no!
By some Afro Negro.
That's horrible news.
Drew's wife's fucking pussy, you motherfucker!
You are fucked.
That's some terrible news. So
Son of a
hopefully you
bitch.
can hold strong.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, Joe, is ratting on everybody. I guess they said.
What does that mean?
The
Because he's in jail. Yes, he got out. He should be in jail for life, but instead he's not.
Snitching.
He's
So-
gonna end up like who's that guy that just was killed recently? Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Nipsey. He's gonna end up like Nipsey. You know what I mean?
doubt.
Because I mean, at least Nipsey. Well, Nipsey tried to do something positive, and then they still killed him. But even if this guy does something positive, he'll get killed too. But this guy's this guy's a fucking asshole though. So he's definitely gonna get killed.
I don't know much about him, but everything I've heard has been really negative.
He's a shithead. I mean, dude, Nipsey at least was like, I don't think Nipsey was a shithole at all. But this guy's gonna get fucking carved. You better have like a lot of bodyguards.
Hustle was trying to turn everything around, and it seemed.
Was it? Yeah, I mean, but I don't know, man. I've seen some of his shit. He's kind of he's a pretty hardcore fucking seeming like shithead gangster type. I mean, I don't know anything really. Somebody could set me straight. I could be just talking shit. I don't really know anything about the rap community right now.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know much, just from what I've.
Yeah, the guy seemed pretty fucked up. Nipsey Hussle to me, Nipsey could have been a dickhead too. I don't know, but to me, it seemed like Nipsey was.
Yeah, it seemed like Nipsey had turned it all around and was trying to be, beneficial to people.
Nipsey seemed like he had a brain though too. Like he was like, but this guy's like fully ghetto. You know what I'm saying?
Tekashi seems like a real tool.
Yeah, I mean maybe. I mean, let me know. I could be wrong in the chat, but this guy's gonna snitch on people.
6ix9ine is in protective custody now.
Yeah, he's gonna need a fucking lifelong protection. Because you know how many people are gonna go to jail then? Because of him?
Oh yeah, they said he had sex with underage girls and.
Oh my God, dude! And he's gonna be just fucking released.
Doesn't surprise me.
Joe, don't forget the Biden video. I was gonna save it, to be honest, for Thursday Night Throwdown, but
there we go.
Nipsey was a great guy. Awandi, did you know him? Yeah, I don't know if he was a great, but Nipsey seemed like he turned his life around though.
That's what it seemed like.
So that really did seem. That sucks when somebody. It sucks when you find out like all the things you did wrong, and you're like, you know what? What am I doing? I'm gonna be a better person, and then you get killed. It's very like American History X.
It's very movie like, where people they finally get to better themselves, and then it all comes crashing down.
That's why it sucks, man. Holding on to hate or hating somebody your whole life, or really wanting to hurt somebody, it's so fucked up, man. That's why American History X, bro. When he's like a Nazi or whatever, And then at the end of the movie, he's like, "Oh, fuck this, fuck hate. I don't want to be a Nazi anymore. I'm not racist anymore.
I want to
Fuck
be
this."
a better example.
Then he gets killed by the dude. Like, it's fucking, that movie is like, wow. Like, I'm telling you what, man, I feel like everybody should have to watch, I'm not joking about this. I feel like everybody should have to watch American History X and Requiem for a Dream.
I was going to say that Requiem for a Dream should be, because the barrels of addiction.
Both of them. You'll come out being like, fuck that.
Roman will turn heel on Daniel Bryan, guaranteed.
That would be awesome. It feels like Bryan's going to be heel, but Gary Singh, thanks for the $2. Wow, Roman turns heel.
If that happened.
That would be wild. And
That would be nuts.
And he joins like the Wyatts or Rowan or whatever. That wouldn't make any sense, though. They're never going to do that. I don't know.
I bet you the Wyatt family does something together down the line.
I don't know. I feel like they want to keep the Fiend on his own. Like, don't go.
I don't
back
think
to
it'll be
that.
anytime soon, but 6 months out, 6 months plus, somewhere down, towards Mania time, I could picture them doing something.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, definitely, but it's. Yeah, I just hope they don't. I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to see it. I don't want to.
I don't know if I'd want to see it, but it's all being rushed anyways.
Nipsey was killed for the documentary he was macking.
Oh, really? Because he is exposing some stuff? I'm so old school. Thanks, man. Again,
Makes
like,
sense.
we don't know enough about it. Like, I need to look into that and really learn about what's going on there. But yeah, that sucks. It sucks that people get shot and shit. I mean, killed and whatever. It's just fucking awful. I'm glad I'm not involved in that. I'm glad I'm sitting here in the woods in Foxborough, Massachusetts, having a good time.
Irish Dave and a few others definitely confirmed it. That Worlds Collide event will be replacing Takeover for the Rumble weekend. There was a bunch of people that it tagged me and stuff.
Wait a minute. What's Worlds Collide?
That's the one they had. It was in January last year, where it featured NXT, NXT UK, and 205 Live, and they had them all do like a little tournament.
So
Dream won
there
the
will
first
be
one.
something. There will be something, though. There won't be nothing.
Yeah, it won't be nothing. I mean, they'll do the Worlds Collide thing, and it's where they combine the brands and had people face each other. Like, first time ever, this one faces this one, and I don't remember much of the card, but I remember Velveteen Dream winning the series because it was like a tournament. That's what got him the shot at the NXT North American title that he won.
Oh, well, that's not too bad to me then. As long as I get some, like,
there was still a payoff for it. He won the tournament and it got him a title shot, and he's had the belt since January. So,
well, let's go to Triple M on the phone, baby. Little Triple M.
Hey, what's up, Davey?
What up, Triple M?
You playing PUBG tonight, Joe?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. We went way later with. Yeah, I don't know. We went way later with this than I expected. I was gonna start PUBG an hour ago, but this has been hilarious. So we just been going here.
That is true. That is true.
Are you? What are you working?
What? Oh no, I'm not working today. I watched SmackDown in my room.
Oh, there you go. No ding dongs in the background.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you're playing PUBG, because if you were, you got to add me on Xbox since I got live now.
Oh yeah, you're back. Yeah, I was
That's right.
apologizing in the
Back
chat
to
before because I said I'm sorry I'm dragging this episode. I feel like shit, but I didn't want to not show up. I've had this awful head pain that I just can't shake.
You knew
today,
Jake
but-
was going to be dead tonight because he was going to play games tonight. Jake always gets fucked when it's game day.
Yeah, that's
only so many times you can be stabbed as a pincushion, but hey, I'm still here, baby.
You better play some Destiny with me when Shadowkeep comes out, Jake.
I got a lot of shit I want to play.
Jake
Right.
doesn't
I
play
still got
games
Borderlands
anymore,
3.
man. He gets fucking sick.
I want to. I wanted to stream stuff, and do the gaming stream like I had done, not that long ago, and I had tested some stuff, and literally it was coming out at about 2 to 10 frames a second. You know what I mean? It was like watching a picture book. It was terrible. So hopefully I can fix some things down the line. But
Do you stream solely off your Xbox or use a capture card?
no, the capture card I had broke and stopped responding, and the streaming from the console wasn't working out with the setup I had. So I'm going to figure something else out.
Yeah. Also, if you're using a capture card of your PC, you got to make sure you have a good CPU, or it's going to encode or overload.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I was at with the setup I did have. So, also, Joe, you mentioned before too. Something you were talking about Drew McIntyre, and according to Dave Meltzer, Drew and the Usos are set to return anytime now. McIntyre, he said, was supposed to return as of Monday, but it didn't end up working out that way. But he should be back, anytime now, as soon as next week, according to Meltzer.
Roman and Bryan, the new mega powers of the WWE thinking face.
Yeah, maybe that's what will happen. Maybe Bryan will fall in love with Roman's kid. That would be a hell of a story.
I like how strong they made Rowan and Harper look today.
Yeah, they've been pretty good.
And that was the one thing that I really, really enjoyed about SmackDown. That, the highlight of all that. Plus, Tom Phillips getting destroyed by that chair was funny as all hell.
It's also weird how Luke Harper is always kind of like the leader of the two, but now Rowan is. But I don't really take Rowan seriously, so it's weird compared to Harper.
I just didn't like how Rowan came out to his normal theme. They should have gave him back the bludgeon shit. Beat Roman Reigns up with the giant bludgeon hammers. Just beat him up with the giant hammers.
I like the new theme, to be honest. Although I like all his themes. They're not good, very great themes, but they're just, I don't know, they fit they fit their big, lugly, fucking shitty monster attitude, I guess.
Yeah, I was never crazy about the Bludgeon Brothers gimmick that they had. It was kind of silly, the whole gothic. I didn't mind the costumes and stuff, but it was just the way they had to talk. Their promos were awful. Sticking to that whole,
they were just fine as
formula.
Luke Harper and Rowan.
If they wanted to come out with big ass hammers and just still be themselves, that would have been fine too. But switching to just Harper and Rowan and now we're the Bludgeon Brothers and all just the garbage crap they were coming out with was just like what Bray Wyatt used to ramble on and on about, making no sense.
Over gimmick. They're over gimmicking things.
Yeah. It was nonsensical. It was unnecessary.
Brian Alex, thanks for the donation. I'm so old school. Gary singing Clash with Spreezes. Thank you all.
I'm thinking of shaving my hair off and going bald so I can look more like Baron Corbin.
Yeah, he does. And then also get a petrified cat and fucking jack off on it, and then you'll really be Baron Corbin. What is he like? Taxidermy? It's taxidermy he loves, yeah. Baron Corbin loves taxidermy. He'll take your mother's breasts and taxiderm them.
I love Baron Corbin now. I'm sorry. I know people might not like him, but I like him.
I like Baron Corbin as well. I've enjoyed him pretty much straight through. There was a point in time where it wasn't him that I was sick of. It was the way he was being positioned as, he was on TV way too much, and they were just leaning on him as a crutch for just, to be the constable and all this stuff. He was basically the GM at that time, and it was just nauseating. And then they blamed him as the scapegoat for all of it anyways, but it was the writing. It was the position he was put in.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Lesnar? Are you excited about him returning at all?
I forgot Lesnar came in the beginning of the show. I totally forgot about that even happened. I'm glad to see the title finally going to get off Kofi. Just have him bury Kofi, and that's it.
Yeah, Lesnar has not had a match on SmackDown since March 2nd, 2004. He fought against Hardcore Holly.
Wow.
And he rode to the ring on Steve Austin's.
Oh my God! His last match on SmackDown was the Hardcore Holly
15 years ago.
What the fuck? That was the one when I'm telling you, man.
He rode out on Austin's ATV.
They had a great rivalry, and then they had a match at the pay-per-view, and it was awful.
Yeah, they were building towards Mania at that time.
And then they got rid of it.
Stone Cold was going to be the enforcer for their Mania match against Goldberg.
Yeah,
that's what they were building on.
Well, I meant Bob Holly.
No, I know. I'm just saying that was the point of that night. But yeah, their match at the pay-per-view stunk. But they had other better matches together.
Yeah,
that was 15 years ago. That was the last time he fought on SmackDown.
Oh my God, dude! It feels like yesterday.
After he wins the title, he needs to cut a promo and say, "Here comes the pain, bitch." Just bring back the "Here comes the pain" shit.
I always thought that was gay as shit, but sure.
Oh. Who cares?
I honestly, dude, I hated Lesnar. I actually stopped watching around the time when he first showed up. I was like, ugh, oh, fuck this.
I just want to see him on TV more. I don't want to see him make no appearances. Like, put him on TV more, at least.
It was like the point where he started to rise, where I took a small break, and then I came in more. I went to the show before Mania 20, and then I took a break a little bit again, and then kind of was like intermittent on and off for the next few years. I'd see things here or there, but...
I remember getting mad that they were pushing him so much. Like, who is this guy? I was like, where's The Rock and Stone Cold? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and... Austin left because of the match. They wanted him to win, being unannounced, and hearing that, that pissed me off more about Lesnar too. And
well, I didn't know about that, luckily, but I just kind of didn't. I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, where the fuck? I was happy when Hogan came back for a minute. I remember I tuned back in when Hogan came back, and I was like, I can't believe Hogan just won the title again. Like, I can't believe I'm like whatever age I was. What was it, 17 or something like that? And I was like, wow. Hulk Hogan is back in the WWF, and he just won the title again. What is this? This is crazy. I'm 9 years old or 6 years old again or whatever. But yeah, that was kind of ridiculous. But
yeah, I wasn't excited about Hogan, winning the belt at that point in time.
Yeah, I was a fucking idiot mark for him, though. I was like, yeah, cool. Yeah. I mean, Shawn Michaels, I was like, I hope Shawn Michaels wrestles Hogan. I always wanted that. And then we got it. And then Shawn was like a fucking crash test dummy.
Yeah, always say, I didn't coin the phrase, but I love it. The octopus in the washing machine,
Mm-hmm. I like the match though, but yeah, if he didn't oversell, and it could have been a little bit better probably, but I still liked it though.
It was great for all the wrong reasons. That's the thing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right, my raid team's ready, so I'm gonna get out of here and go do my raids. I love you guys. Keep it real.
All right,
hit me up on Patreon, Joe. So I can
Apology
add you
on Wednesday.
Xbox.
Yeah, baby. Send it to me. Send it up, baby. Halo Spectrum on Xbox. Hit me up.
I got you.
All right. That was weird. Where's my Patreon so I can plug it?
Yeah, good old ruthless aggression.
I feel like this guy's called a million times tonight, but I keep taking the call. Is this real? 908, hello?
Yo, Joe, what's up, bro?
What's up, baby?
What's up, bro? What you guys doing tonight?
Someone's getting lit, dude. Fucking.
Yo, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What if Daniel Bryan never got injured back in 2014, right? Do you think we would have ever gotten that WrestleMania main event by Roman versus Daniel?
At the next WrestleMania?
Like, I mean, because they were the two main event stars back then, right? Roman was with the Shield, but I mean, to me, it was Daniel versus Roman. That should have been the main event at WrestleMania, right?
I really think at some point, in my opinion, even back then, if you go back and watch my old videos, at that point I was saying, like, dude, they've got to flip Roman Reigns heel on Daniel Bryan. Can you imagine Daniel Bryan when he was over as fuck against heel Roman Reigns? That would have been money. Yeah, see, we know. But like,
see, I think it would have played out the same, except instead of John Cena getting destroyed at SummerSlam, it would have been Daniel Bryan.
That should have been like,
by Lesnar.
The next generation of stars, Roman versus Daniel. That's the next who's who,
Yeah, and they had good chemistry in the matches. They could have ran with that feud for a long time. Like, hey, this is our new fucking Stone Cold and Rock right now. This is Bryan and Roman. They're gonna fucking take it. Like, let's go. And
man, what a shame, bro. What a shame. Like, they have all the right superstars, all the right pieces, all the right main events, just never delivered, WWE sucks right now, dude. I can't lie to you, man. I haven't been watching. I don't care. I don't have any care for anything. I care about you, though, because you're sexy, but, like, wrestling sucks, dude. Wrestling sucks, man.
It does suck right now.
AEW sucks, too, bro, to be honest. Like, low-key, AEW isn't all that just yet. I'm not, just saying it sucks, but like, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley's injured and stuff, but like, low key, all of wrestling kind of sucks right now.
I don't know if I agree with that, but like,
not all,
yeah,
like,
no, I get what you're saying. In my opinion, NXT has great takeovers, but they need a live show. Now we're going to get that. AEW has pay-per-views that are 5 hours long, and they deliver about 3 or 4 good matches. And they're about to get TV, though, so here we go. And WWE TV is awful. So, yeah, I mean...
don't get me wrong. NXT is, like, the best to me. Like, I'm just saying, overall, I have this feeling, like, I don't care for anything. Like, not even the storylines for AEW. Only, like, the main event. But, like, everything else is it just seems, like, level, like, B-level to me.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like NXT takeovers, I get pretty excited. But, dude, for AEW, watching Dustin Rhodes versus Cody Rhodes, like, I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like,
oh, yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah.
And even a couple of the other things that they've done. So, like, I do get these, like, butterflies and, like, wow, this is fucking really exciting. And, Walter's match on NXT UK was exciting. Like, that was so good. Tyler Bate and Walter did such a good job. So I think that there is a lot of wrestling that's really good, but none of the pieces anywhere have fallen into place yet. So, yeah, nothing is the best right now. Wrestling is not the best.
They still haven't managed to use Shinsuke Nakamura right. Still to this day, from, like, the first day he even got to the main roster.
Oh, yeah.
I've still never agreed with anything they've ever done with him. I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative. Maybe it's that.
No, I mean, I think they've tried.
But it's so easy to be negative with WWE. It's so easy because it's just so bad with the main roster. It's easy to fall into that category. But I don't get to be the negative Nelly. I just,
yeah.
WWE sucks.
Yeah, WWE, I mean, I'm there with you on the WWE part of things. Like, I feel like, 80% of the time WWE sucks. But, I feel like 80% of the time NXT is great. So, like, it's one of those things. This isn't the best time in wrestling like everybody says. It's the best time ever in wrestling. I don't think that's true, but I also don't think this is the worst time ever in wrestling. But it certainly is the worst time ever for the WWE main roster. But what were you going to say?
I appreciate you for always taking my calls, dude. I know I'm annoying, dude.
I don't know. I don't think you're annoying. You got me
I'm
talking.
fucking high right now, too. So
you sound high. I love it.
I didn't mean to, have AEW into that category as well. It's just, WWE just gives you this plague feeling in your core sometimes. It just kind of ruins some even the good things sometimes, But thank you for taking my call, Joe.
Yeah, Jake.
Have a good night.
Good shit, man. Go come, jerk off, smoke that weed, baby. You sound high as fuck. I love it. And happy birthday to Sith Negan, man. We got to say it again. Sith Negan dropping a 200 bomb. Thank you very much, Sith. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man. I hope a lot of people sub who are new to the channel. And tomorrow night is going to be a big night, a huge night for the channel. So we're going to be doing an NXT review as well as doing Out of Nowhere live right here on the show.
Going to be huge.
And I hope you subscribe if you're new, again, like I said, to the channel. And watch for the videos. I put up videos every day. They're always up. YouTube doesn't always alert you, so make sure you check it out. And I think we're going to call it a night, man. I think we're going to call it a night, bro. Thank you to everybody, man. This was a real fun night. And
yeah, it turned out crazy and hectic.
I mean, Jake, I think probably made it longer than he thought he was going to make it too.
Yeah, baby.
You look like you're going to die, bro.
Hey, I'm glad Tommy called in and spiced it up, and Dave stopped in as well. And happy birthday to Sith, you crazy bastard! Thank you for the huge, bomb on your birthday.
Yeah, dude, you gave us money. Oh, you gave me $200 on your birthday. You should probably I should be giving you something on your birthday, like a jism shot.
Yeah.
I will try to put out a long episode tomorrow night. Tomorrow on Patreon. I'm going to try to put out a long episode of Morning Madness, all because of Sith Negan. Sith asked me some things Daryl did over the last few days. I'm going to try to answer everything and talk about everything he talked about and do a long podcast, and it's all going to be dedicated to Sith Negan, Daryl's birthday, and because of the money he's dropped the last couple of days and the support, and I just want to give that out there. So that'll be coming up on Patreon. And if you didn't check Patreon today, I put out Morning Madness this morning, 40 minutes long, and I talked about all kinds of shit, and then I wrapped it up at the end with talking about Stabbing Westward, my favorite band for some reason, and like I went into all this shit about them that like most people probably didn't care about, and then Frog Kid said that he was actually at the show that I was at in Providence, and somehow we didn't see each other. Kind of crazy. People want to talk about football. I'm going to talk more about football tomorrow in the daytime. Probably go live on Corrupted Nation, talk a little bit about the NFL stuff. And just a whole bunch of shit coming to the Patreon. So make sure you're a patron. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And download the app on your phone. I have a bunch of free stuff on there for you. But if you're a $5 patron, you get about 26 hours of bonus content. If you're a $10 patron, there's like 35 hours of bonus content a month. It's all on your phone. You can download all the shit, save your data plan, whatever way you say it. I figured out the other day that I say data because now I treat data like a person because of Star Trek. So because of Star Trek, I don't say data. I say data because I feel like data is a name of a person. It's fucking weird. I love data. I'm a dork. But yeah, you can download everything to your phone, save your data plan, and listen to the podcast right here on the phone. Download them all. And if you ever want to archive things and go back to episode 7 and 5 and 10 and 50, and you're like, oh, it's such a pain in the ass on Patreon to find the old episodes, just go to joecroninshow.net, and I have a Dropbox for everything. And as long as you're a patron and you're logged in your Patreon account on joecroninshow.net, it will take you to that link, and you'll be able to log in and get your shit. It's all good.
Data, who is that? Brent Spiner, right?
Yes.
There's a crazy woman that was a huge stalker of his.
Yes.
That for years went off and she made a movie of all of her like delusional stuff. It's on YouTube. I'll have to find the link and send it to you sometime. But she plays all the characters in this movie.
Oh my God! Really?
And she plays Brett. She plays herself. She plays the kidnapper. All of it. And how Brett Spiner was getting anally sodomized by like the producers, and she drugs him and would abuse him anally, and then turned him into a sex slave and kidnapped him again, and then re-altered his mind so that he could be, you know, her future husband. And it went on. It sounds like a crazy, you know, fan fiction, but she would stalk the hell out of him and try. He knows about all of this stuff. I'm not doing it justice.
That is insane.
It is so deranged and disgusting, the things that she went into. She would force him to have sex with his cat and just all these crazy things.
What the fuck is going on? Oh my God, dude! Really?
I have to find it. I'll send it to you. It's.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Medicare did a Let's Watch of it, and it is ungodly hilarious.
By the way, I will play some of the clips of Ryback apparently talking about me today, and I will respond to the Ryback stuff on Patreon tomorrow. So that should be interesting. Hear what he was saying. And I'll talk about that on my Morning Madness episode tomorrow on Patreon. So, yeah, I heard about that, and we'll talk about it later. It's whatever, man. I mean, I don't know. So funny, man. I don't know. He calls me JC, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see it. I came in at the very end, but people sent me some clips, and I guess there's more. But, yeah, we're going to end the show, and I will be back tomorrow night with I'll have stuff all day. I'll be on Patreon. Then we'll have stuff for NXT review, and then out of nowhere, and fuck it, Jake. Good night, man.
Good night. It's called The Rape of Brett Spiner. I'll send it to you.
Please send that to me. I'm gonna watch it. Like tonight.
Have
I'm
a good
gonna
one,
watch
everybody.
that. Bye.
Stay sexy.
Mwah. And since I talked about Stabbing Westward all morning, I just found this song. It's a song by a different band called Heartless by Revolution Heartless, but it features the former singer of Stabbing Westward, or current singer of Stabbing Westward. He's back, Christopher Hall, doing the vocals for this song from this band, Revolution. I don't know, is that? Anyway, that's gonna be our outro. Thank you guys for listening tonight. Hope you subscribe. Again, check out my Patreon, please. And a special shout out to Sith Negan for the 200 drop. Happy birthday. Good night.